it clipping. Okay. So we're here. And then you have to unmute. Oh, and I should probably reshape your screen just a little bit. There we go. You're a little bit larger than I should have been. There we go. We fit just fine. We're good.
Good.
I love that this setup makes it seem like I'm shorter than you. But like when we meet in real life, you're going to be amazed at how much taller I actually am than you. I mean, when I stand,
well, are you? Because you're going to be in a chair. So
I mean,
would you really be that much taller than me?
Wow,
I'm excited. I'm actually going to be taller than someone in a relationship. I've never done that before.
Howdy, Johnny and Diggers is Arch Magnus. Good to see you. Hope everyone's having a good day. We are having a good day here. It's a good day. It's a fun day. We've got a lot to talk about. I have a story that infuriates the ever-loving dog ass out of me.
Does.
But it's not like shocking news. It's just news. Hey, Johnny K. Hey, Episode. Good to see you. And his angel. Yes, she is my angel. I adore. Let it not be said. Like somebody asked, like, "Hey, so do you have a thing?" Like I think on like Steel Toe or something, someone paid to ask if I had like a thing for you, or if there was a thing. I'm like, "Yeah, dude, duh." Like you're not paying attention. I've professed my affections for this woman on stream a multitude of times. So it's weird that it hadn't reached the news hadn't reached you. That's strange. But yeah, we've got all three chats up. Rumble chat starting out a little slow. I freaked out for a little bit there because Rumble took longer than normal to like catch up and tell me that it was going, and I was like, "Shit, what's going on? Why isn't Because I know I got everything right. That is grossly inappropriate, Jay Warren. But yeah, so
not a question that gets answered.
Not a question.
Johnny, what color are you wearing?
Money. Not even for money. Well,
thank you.
Mine are unimportant.
Thank you, Arch.
Paying some of my bi-weekly dues with $10 from Arch Magnus Tim. Thank you, Arch Magnus Tim.
Appreciate it.
Oh, dude, and we have some in there to count towards it, so the whole thing counts on the goal, which the goal is at $25 for December 2nd, just with everything we're going. Now it's at $15 after Arch Magnus Tim there and others on YouTube. So
nice.
Let me save that. Thank you, Arch Magnus Tim. That is very appreciated. That's very, very awesome of you.
Yeah.
So yes, we've got all three chats up. If you say it, we'll see it. I'm guessing Johnny's rocking a shiny gold thong. Completely wrong, Jelly for the Smelly. Lab Glass with $5 on Rumble saying, Hi, Lab Glass. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Labby.
The sponsor of the studio for this week, next week, and then for the last week after there. when we get to that Friday. Lab glass butt breathing classes. When it's been recently discovered through science that humans possess the ability not only to speak out their ass, but to breathe through it. Thank you, Fill Some Holes. You're a saint. All right, so if you wish to learn how to butt breathe, you can get in touch with our good buddy Lab Glass and take on Lab Glass's butt breathing classes. It's a breath of fresh ass. All right, thank you, Fill Some Holes, for the waffle sticker. I was putting in stuff to have ready in case it be needed. I didn't think the need would be getting this far in. I do have to do a little salut to Arch Magnus Tim there for the 10. So I just kind of thought I'd do all that at once. Oh. It's getting crazy in here. I bet Johnny goes commando. Not even a little. I am not a let all you can guess whatever rumors you guys want, but let's be clear about one thing right now. I do not like commando. I like the idea of levels of protection against the elements, and it's just like I don't know why, but somehow the thought of getting hit in the balls if it was just like jeans on ball is worse than if it's like jeans boxer briefs ball, if that makes sense. I feel unprotected. I need a layer of fabric protection between my nuts and my pants.
You just need something to make sure you don't accidentally zip your cock up.
Why? Like if we're not gonna bother with the underwear, why don't we just go fucking naked at that point? Go commando. Why don't you just not wear clothes, you animal? Jesus. Johnny dresses like an Amish man to bed, fully clothed, buttons and all. Partially true. Yeah. I wear socks. And also the hat. And the glasses.
Oh my goodness.
There's nothing there to protect. Oh, that's hurtful. I'm wearing my insulated coveralls. It's cold out. Well, I definitely understand it's cold out. Baby, it's cold outside. I hated how cold it was yesterday when I went and did all the shit I had to do. I'm so glad I got my tire filled and everything that I had to deal with done yesterday. And I realized this, too. My tire might not have been... I was like, oh, what if I have a slow leak? I don't think it's a leak at all. You know what I realized it is? The weather got colder. My tire might have lost a little bit of air for whatever reason, but the weather got colder, and now that's where it's like, yeah, fuck off.
Well, Steve.
Alrighty. Aluminum rims. Oh, fuck. I don't know. They're alloy. They're alloy something. I'll say this. I love my car. It's not like a all included bells and whistles car, but it's got a lot with it for a 2017. And yeah, dude, it's got alloy rims. It's got alloy rims, air exhaust. Well, thank you, Jay Warren. I appreciate that Aaron said that. Thank you for passing that along. My aluminum rims bleed air like a sumbitch. I'm betting there was a little bit of a bleed, but I'm also thinking it was because the weather got colder. The tire would just look a little bit lower. I just had to you know what I did? I had to pump a little air into my tire. That's all it was. I'm so spoiled by my current car. Hey, Johnny, remember when I told you that I had one sclerosis? Here's my next question. Do you choose to stream here because it's called Twitch and your legs twitch? Well, Ryobi powered by... Oh, happy Friday. But thank you for the happy Friday. Twitch was something I streamed on back when I did streaming with my Xbox. So I'd always done stuff on Twitch. When I started getting back into streaming, we were on Twitch on the Steel Toe Show, so it was just easy to connect to an audience there. I made a friend on Twitch named Awake Jimmy. Great guy. Streams on Twitch. Very fun guy. Awesome to watch, play video games, have a fun time. Has a great, super fun, chill chat. We've had a few people from Jimmy's chat frequent this place, most notably Scruffy D25. So, yeah. Met a lot of cool people. Met a guy named Deer Butch. I was wearing, I think, his shirt at the beginning of the week from Deer Stock in 2023. Yep. So yeah, just Twitch kind of happened. Not The legs twitching was completely unrelated, I guess. That's about the longest I can stretch that answer, I think. I don't think I get more. Like, I've realized the questions will keep coming. How about I just drag out the answers to people? Like, just don't ask. Just don't fucking ask. That's what I need to be annoying
He's
about
like,
my
I know,
condition.
I'm just fucking around. Shut up already. I know.
I know. And I knew he was fucking around. Like, the fucking around part was obvious. So I was like, fuck it, we'll just drag this out. We'll just answer his question. We'll take it 100% real as an honest question, and we'll answer it. And we'll answer it honestly. And we'll just drag it out. I remember Wake Jimmy, that limey. Dude, remember, he's still alive and well and streaming on Twitch. And he's still very, very fun to watch. I have a subscription to his
Cheer 100, cheer 100.
Thank you for the 200 bits.
Yay.
Very, very much.
Thank you.
Arch Magnus Tim for the $10, and those 200 bits will hit this little baby and say thank you. Actually, no, that's right. We do the bubblers for the salutes. The one's my own personal usage thing, so I don't smoke too much. So I can't use both of them if we're gonna do the salute.
Labby says hi over on Rumble for $5. But he also
I covered that.
got his guess in. He's thinking you wear blue boxer briefs.
Sometimes.
That's his guess.
I will say this: he's right on the type. I like the boxer briefs.
Okay.
I like the gentle cupping and but not tighty whities, I guess. And yeah, breathable fabrics.
The gentle cupping without the elasticized line around your.
I don't want a Fruit of the Loom sticker like stamping my ball sack. Like, I don't want you to be able to pull that out and you can read like the washing instructions and stuff. It's crazy.
Holy shit!
My bubbler broke the other day.
Helicopters.
Uh-oh.
Holy Hannah!
They're coming. It's Officer Krupke. He's finally crossed the border.
Yeah.
And they're coming for Digger.
Wow, it feels like I'm in Vietnam. Yeah, it's interesting when there's more.
Did you hear the theme to MASH?
No. I was too busy looking for the
Lad I
napalm.
also miss Davy Jones. Davy Jones was great. Davy Jones had a thing that he did with create a character in the wrestling games, and he made real people, both fans of the audience and streamers, and he made them into wrestling characters, myself included. And then he'd have like was it like King of the Ring or whatever it's called, or Battle Royale matches with all of these wrestlers. Okay. It was awesome.
Very cool.
So yeah, but as I was saying, whenever anyone's like, "Oh, I feel like I'm in Vietnam," because of how spoiled I am as a first world person. Sarcasm, folks. Because how spoiled I am, I just think of the theme to MASH. I'm like, that's what Vietnam was. Like, as soon as they got off the boat, it's like, "Welcome to Vietnam," and you just heard it playing in the air. Just
yeah, but actually, MASH was the Korean War.
Right. This is where I'm a horrible person. I want to see Johnny in the Royal Rumble. Sure. They did it on Davy Jones things. I might have even got like one. Davey got married in April. Good for him. He had a nice little lady, and he was very happy with her. I'm glad to hear that he got married. Happy Friday.
Hey, Cheese. Good to see you.
Cheeseburger Pie. Thank you, Cheeseburger Pie. Recently donated on Cash App last week. I forgot to shout that out. So thank you very much, Cheeseburger Pie, for that donation. Well, Matthew Q, nobody's perfect. All right, so we've got a show to go till 4:30. We've got a lot of stuff. Oh, I still have to do this salute thing. I'm wondering why I'm sitting here holding my bubbler. Can't keep my shit together. And she's coughing up.
Smoke it already.
Smoke it already.
Yeah, I got
Well, I had to wait a second because, like, the co-host who I expected to do a lot of the talking while I smoke was coughing her lungs out for some reason. All right, so I'll do that now. You go ahead and speak.
Hello, how are you? Happy Friday, everyone. Good to see you all. Yeah, it's Friday. I did redo my PC last night. Shout out to Brian. Nucleatic Gaming. He walked me through it, and we did that. Things are working a lot better. It didn't fix the problem I was looking to fix specifically. But it fixed a whole lot of other problems, as well as a few things that I didn't think were problems, but it turns out they were because they're fixed now. I thought they were just things that came with the Windows 11 update, but apparently not because they're fixed now. But yeah, so we did that. The problem is still there, but he was thinking hard all night and has got some more suggestions for things I get to do when we get finished with this tonight.
Oh,
So
boy.
yay, we're another step closer to my being able to just stream and not worry. Woo.
All right, so we have a variety of serious and not
Hello,
serious
Janko.
stuff.
Good to see you.
So we'll cover a bunch of those. I feel like I probably should do some of the more serious ones in the beginning.
Yeah, let's get rid of the serious shit first.
But we do want to have a fun time today overall.
Yes.
And yeah, oh dear Lord. Windows 11 is having a lot of issues right now. I'm not happy. Like my Windows on Thursday, like my Windows system, when I was doing the turkey run. Ooh, I got to tell people about the turkey run because that was a lot of fun. When I was doing the turkey run, my freaking computer crashed halfway through, and it gave me this weird crash error that I've never seen before. It completely rebooted, but then after the BIOS got done, it couldn't find the boot drive location, and it kept telling me select boot drive. And I was like, oh my God. So I completely rebooted my computer, like powered it down, rebooted it, and it was fine. And I was just like, oh my God, like my heart skipped a beat for a minute. And I was like, shit. Like, because if that happened, I could set it up with my laptop in the immediate short term to continue streaming. But I have to literally like start donating blood plasma or I don't know, sexual favors or something. Like I need to get a computer back that can handle the gaming side of things, not just because I like doing it, but because that powerful PC does a lot of the other stuff I do. And it's like, so the laptop can fill in for a little bit, but not very well and not for long. A boot the boot? I don't know. I wish I could get the world to use Linux. I wish I was smart enough to. My problem with and the reason why I don't use Linux is I don't think I'm smart like that. Don't you have to understand basic coding and stuff? And I don't think I'm smart enough for that. Like I just don't understand the computer. The computer tech age missed me by a hair where I came in as it had started, but it had started before I became like. It started before I got there, so I missed the like opening window. And then like my dad might have been into stuff, but he certainly didn't encourage us as kids. And I never learned anything on the programming end. And like I can put them together physically. I know how to build them physically. I've built multiple PCs. I used to buy and build my own computers, install Windows from the BIOS and all that fun shit. And I understand a lot about it, but not that much. Johnny's Exotic Sexual Favors coming soon. Thank you, Balls Deep, for the $2. No, it's not. No, it's not. If it really had to happen, it would be so I could put together a nice fat pile of cash for a PC. But I kind of want to move before I worry about squirreling away money for a PC. But I will be honest, that is right behind moving. Like I want to move and I want to squirrel away money for a newer, better PC. For a couple of reasons. Just so that way I have a backup for streaming. I could say keep using this one for streaming and use the other one for other stuff.
Streaming your gaming would be easier.
Balls Deep saying Linux is what you use when you don't want Google spyware on your PC. Right, but what?
Basically, yeah.
But I don't know. But again, I don't think I'm smart. Like, don't you have to understand coding a little bit to use it?
It's not plug and play.
It's almost all point and click. Linux Mint worked for my dad for 5 years. Interesting. This is something worth considering, especially with that new PC. I would consider that.
Yeah, I need it to be plug and play, but that's good to know.
Lubchenko, so what parts do you need? What are you looking for? Well, right now, my current PC technically could use a motherboard replacement, but I want to just leave this PC alone. I'm looking to just build a whole new PC with a high-end graphics card and 64 gigs of RAM, hopefully DDR5, and then I don't know, 1 terabyte internal hard drive. That's kind of all I really need. And yeah, the processing power to run a bunch of video games. I want to have a separate gaming PC to do game streaming. If I go back to doing any sort of regular game streaming, I want the PC that streams the games to be different than the PC that runs the stream, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I already have a capture card in this PC, so technically if I got a new gaming PC, I don't even need to get a capture card. I just need to have a an input switch, and one of them's the capture card. AMD or Intel? I've been using a lot of AMD, so I'd probably say AMD. I'm assuming if I want to be serious about putting together a gaming PC, I'm looking like 1,500, but like I said, it's going to be a while. I worked on a Sun Systems Unix environment for 5 years. Pain in the ass, says AP. See, everybody has different opinions about it. I've heard other people, oh, Linux is fucky. Like, See, but this is where people who know say stuff. MSO just, that's probably the best way to take it. Let's go. No, Johnny, Linux is just MS-DOS if you want control.
I really like Groucho Marx. So if I can breathe through my butt, can I suck a fart back in like Family Guy? Second question is, can I throw my farts like a ventriloquist? I want to start a puppet persona called Dookie. Or Duque, I'm guessing. Duque.
Saying the Steam machine wouldn't be worth it. It's going to be limited in its processing power. And I want to play World of Warcraft. I want it to be able to play World of Warcraft. I want to do stuff with World of Warcraft. I don't know that I want to do a Steam machine. Shovel, says Prehx12. Shovel what? Shovel what?
Oh, Mr. Q was telling her to learn how to run a shovel because she's not good at tech stuff. So he's telling her to figure out how to use a shovel, so that you're still useful in the new world.
Everybody needs
Duque
a
the
shovel.
puppet, yes. That's
Everybody
what I saw.
needs a shovel. All right. AP saying Linux is like unlock Windows full control. And back in the day, I was a little bit more savvy about the ins and outs of Windows and stuff. And so I could do that. Like now I'm worried I'd just fuck shit up like I did with my own stream for the longest time, apparently. Apparently a few of our issues with my stream stuff were entirely just settings I must have turned on or something. So I don't know. I don't trust myself is what it is.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so the turkey run thing we did yesterday, I didn't know it was being streamed, which was fun because it was just it's like a group of people hanging out. That's all it was. It was an online group of friends hanging out. And somebody's like, hey, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side dish? And everybody's listing real shit. And I decided to just be an asshole. So I blurted out long pig. And I just go, yeah, I like long pig. And then a lot of people started laughing. And then a guy goes, yep, so that's probably just advocating cannibalism on my stream. And I'm like, I didn't know we were streaming this. Like, holy shit. Worst part is there was so much I said before that. And then it just was a great time to have, like, it was a great time for people that played World of Warcraft since the beginning, which a lot of us had. So at one point we got to the Barons and we started recounting amazing things that were said in Barons chat. And Barons chat was like the what would you call it? Like the AOL or the Yahoo chat rooms of World of Warcraft chat time. Like back when it was the Wild West and shit was unmitigated and crazy things would happen. Like for the longest time that it would just be, I think at one point for like a solid month on multiple servers, mind you, not just one. Baron's chat was nothing but Chuck Norris jokes. Just constant Chuck Norris jokes and just
I
other
remember
stuff.
that era.
One of our friends was recounting how something he said in Baron's chat got him banned for a day. We were talking about we were making jokes. I was like, I would love to tell you about things I did in my Baron's chat, but due to the non-disclosure agreement, I've been forbade from recounting those stories. So it was a great time. It was a whole lot of fun. My computer flipping out on me for a second scared, like I said, the bejesus out of me. And so yeah, I really hope to hear from this social worker thing soon. because we
Yeah.
need to get this
Crazy.
moving thing figured out so I can start saving money for that. But other than that, like the packing thing, like I was telling you today, packing thing's going well to the point where like I'm seeing areas where like so much change has happened. It's like motivating me to keep going. Like, we're getting there, man. It's like
I'm
in the
seeing
montage where
areas of Florida that haven't been seen in ages.
well, it's not quite like I'm saying that, but
I know.
you're not inaccurate. Just seeing like stuff being packed up and just all right. Anyways, so we have an actual show to do. The title of the show today is the Friday Fraud Report because oh my god, do I have so many stories of fraud to talk about, like just for fun.
Yeah.
And spoiler alert, most of them involve the government.
Surprise.
And second spoiler alert, one of them definitely involves Minnesota. So you can guess
Yeah. Oh,
who the
shit.
common denominator in that story is. King Kong Dong, hello white people and Brian. I don't know that I've seen Brian in the chat yet.
No, I haven't seen him yet either.
But
Good Lord, they're going.
I'll convey your salutations, sir. So yeah, I am very motivated this weekend to try and get some things figured out.
This one time at butt breathing camp?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who said? Oh, Magic 8 Ball. Dear Lord. It's been a fun sponsorship from Lab Glass, but I'm going to say when we retire it on the on December 5th, I'm not going to miss it, you know? I will kind of miss the doodle. I will kind of miss the doodle. That's one of those cheeky, innocent, fun doodles that I was like, this was fun.
Yes.
But
Pray, I was saying earlier, we wiped my computer and started again, fixed a bunch of problems that were there, not the one that boots me off the internet for no reason whatsoever, but there's some other options that we can go look into now. So we know what it's not. So, yay.
We rescued many orphans.
Yes, yes. Many crippled orphans. The whole orphans had to take care of themselves.
Saint Caesar, where are the karmic trolls today? I actually, the revelation for me at the end of yesterday's show, there aren't that many karmic trolls. Apparently, he has a smaller audience than me. So, I wasn't even going to bring it up because I didn't want to. Like, now I feel like a douche for being like, well, you know, if you're going to harass and keep, I really hope. I wasn't even saying, like, his trolls need to stop. This is getting ridiculous. I was like, well, I hope he's not directly telling people to do that because that is. And again, it was just this is a professionalism, like, public spot. Like, I was doubting what they were saying, and I was saying, well, I certainly hope he's not doing that because that's something that could get you in trouble. Mm-hmm. And I thought if there was a lot of them and they kept doing it, like I said the other day, I don't want to go watch Karmic to go find the timestamp to report him for that. But he shouldn't be doing that. Like, I don't think anyone should advocate their audience go harass another person.
No.
Like, making jokes about people, taking the piss out of somebody, and a fan of theirs is in the chat and playing with them, that's one thing, but they're coming here for that abuse. Like, they signed up for that. But don't advocate that people go into someone else's space and be dicks. So that's all I was going to say. And then I found out, I guess, and I haven't double-checked this, so I'm taking the word of the chat. I guess he does, like, a show to, like, I don't know, like 5 people. So it's just like, he's just
not, yeah.
Here's what it made me realize. I don't know if he's advocating for that or if people are trolling him, or, and this is entirely also possible, he got a little bit of an Aaron taste and he wants more, and so he thinks maybe if he keeps picking on me, that'll bring him up or something. I don't know. Either way, we have Digger here, so I was curious to see what would happen.
Shade for Days. I need to ask. What is considered the weird porn? I'm supposed to stop looking at weird porn. What is considered weird porn?
I would feel like the easier answer would be like, I don't look at porn, but hey, don't lie. I don't think that's harassment. It's the internet. You got to deal with it. If they're sending people to come, if he's saying, "Hey, go troll this person and type the N-word in his chat," that is literally against the TOS. That's literally something. But
Eel
again,
porn.
like I said, I found out it's just like a couple of them, and that's the thing. So even if he was advocating it, I'm not gonna bother. It's like here's what it is. I'm grateful because I've never ever felt like, oh, I've got the larger audience and the larger show, and it's just really beneath me to waste any time on you, because I've never been in that position. So thank you, him. No, John, you're gay. Something about the chair, right? Although that guy over there, now it's more again, N-word towers. The literal problem I had was that they were filling my on-screen chat with the N-word. Like, because as Rumble can tell you, after many attempts, there's been a whole variety of word towers, from innocent to not innocent to things that I didn't know I could read vertically. And so all of that put together, like, you can do that all day long. I don't care about what you type in a chat. It's on the screen. And my screen chat isn't moving so fast that you can just ignore it. So I just was like, that was the only problem I had. Word porn, the porn is weird if you're in it. And tower is uncouth. It's just, again, it's on the screen. That's literally my only issue. I don't know who's watching this or where. I would hate to think someone's watching it on their phone and someone else looks at it and they just see the N-word. They don't know anything about what's happening on the show or what's going on or what's being discussed. And 9 times out of 10, the N-word has zero to do with it. So it misleads them. And now all of a sudden I got a whole bunch of people that want me to fucking complain about black people. I don't care, but yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. See, guy over there just puts N. Funny. So, fuck him. Again, it wasn't a big deal. And I wasn't worried about it because, again, we have Digger here who, like, fastest fucking banhammer in the West.
Whack. Yes.
As soon as I get her on this side of the border, I'm taking her to a Chuck E. Cheese and she's going to win me so many tickets.
I hate those damn moles. Bash them all.
Dude, I took my daughter to an arcade and they had one, but you hit sharks, and she didn't understand the premise at first, but she caught it halfway through, and it was one of those fucking brilliant moments that little kids have when you're a parent, where you see the joy on her face when she realizes, no, I've got to hit him. And I have to be faster. And so, I've never seen she started thinking if she hits harder, that works better. So she's beating the crap out of this machine. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't want to have to pay for that. As a whole.
Oh, I'm sure she wasn't the first, nor will she be the last.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sure. But that's the fear you have as the parent, is you're like, I don't want her to bust this thing.
Yeah.
Other people were looking like, wow, she's really giving her. Just fucking. Her whole life, she's had people be like, no, be nice to people. Be nice to kitties. Here it's like, no, hit the out of it. And she's like, all right, here we go. Wham. The hills are alive with the sound of thwacking. Thwack. Just fucking. She would not hold it. But yeah, I wanna get her into a couple of things. She's gotten into some of the video games they have there and stuff, but I want to get her into sitting down and enjoying movies. Maybe it's young people in general, or maybe it's just my kid. She doesn't want to do long form content. She's 30 minutes is what she puts into a show, and that's it. And it's right, but honey, how about we try a movie? Just wish I could get her to sit down long enough. I want her to watch Hoodwinked. It's gonna happen. Damn it. That and Mario Kart. I want her to play Mario Kart with me so bad.
I know.
She won't do it.
Oh.
So I was like, no, Dad. She likes playing Mario Kart by herself, and I encourage children, if they like doing things by themselves, to be independent. So I'm like, all right, even when I hang out with her, she goes through phases of this. It's literally something they've been talking about us, her teachers in school. She goes through phases where she doesn't want to be social. She doesn't want to. She wants to be she wants to do it herself, by herself, just kind of leave her to her own devices. She'll sit there and figure it out. She
Fair
isn't shy about asking for help when she needs it, if she's confused or something. So, take Digger to a Victoria's Secret. Why would it's young people? Says Matthew Q. Damn it!
It is. It's the scrolling. It's the short form dopamine hits that they get off the internet.
Then I am gonna just make a stupidly large amount of popcorn, and I'm gonna sit her down this weekend, and I'm gonna be like, we're gonna watch this goddamn movie. Play Candyland. What about Dave and Buster's? I don't think we have a Dave and Buster's here. That's where the adults go. Soylent Red. What's Soylent Red? I'm worried to ask. Saint Aaron, thank you for being in on the show. Introvert. She'll be a well-adjusted adult. She's not really an introvert. She is an extrovert when she wants to be. She flips back and forth. She's a flip-flop. That lady flip-flop more than the footwear the same name. But yeah, no, like when she wants to be social, extroverted, she will. She'll come grab your hand. She's very snuggly. She's very cuddly. She'll talk to you. She'll interact with you. She'll want you to play with her. She'll want you to do stuff with her. But then she gets these cold snaps isn't a good word for it. Streaks or whatever, where she just goes, nope, I don't want to be super social. I want to just sit by myself and do things myself. Popcorn always works. You're a good dad for knowing that. I mean, not a good dad. Not the worst dad. I mean, if we set the bar all the way at the bottom, I'm still here, but I went to the grocery store and I came back, but Same said for the gas station. Both of them yesterday, but But yeah, I could have left that. I could have left that lady twice by now, but Anyways, so yeah, I don't know. Popcorn works a little bit. My daughter enjoys popcorn, but we have very different popcorn tastes. She loves ranch popcorn. I love dessert popcorn. We both don't mind butter popcorn. I think I'm going to have to split the difference and do butter popcorn. But I need to get her to sit down and watch Hoodwinked because she doesn't let me sing. Like when we do stuff together, Daddy's not allowed to sing. And it's not specific to me, but I don't care if she does it to other people. She can silence her mom and her grandma and everybody else in her freaking bubble all the time. But when me and my babe are sitting on the couch and we got a song and I want to join along, like, I couldn't do the supporting roles in Encanto, and she's just like, "Shut up, Daddy." I'm like, but.
Aw.
So I'm gonna get her to watch fucking Hoodwinked because I love the singing goat in that movie. If I can get her to watch the movie and get her to sit down and hang out with me while we watch the movie, we'll get to the singing goat. That's all. She'll be hooked. She'll watch that movie. No Mario Kart for Daddy either. Yeah, dude, I've accepted that I will never get to play Mario Kart with my kid. She's a freaking prodigy of Mario Kart, and I can't even teach her, like, how to really maximize that blue turtle shell. I can't get any of the gamer tips I've established over a long career of losing and winning at Mario Kart. None of it. Not even that. I can't do it. Nothing. None of my drift tips. None of my button. Like we were playing. What is the game called? Fuck. We were playing Castle Crashers recently, and I was giving her my tips for really beating the crap out of enemies because your X button is a quick attack, your Y button is a heavy attack, and your combos are usually like X, X, Y. So if you just kind of roll your thumb back and forth between the X and the Y button, your character will just instinctively just whack, 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 whack. And like, so I was trying to get her to do that. She would for a little bit, but then, yeah, I don't know. But like I said, she'll play my Xbox games with me. Most of them aren't for her, though. So, like, it's mostly just Minecraft and Castle Crashers. But Minecraft always devolves into me being told what she wants me to build, and she just watches. And I'm just like, okay, now at this point, I'm a construction force. Johnny, She's lucky to have you as a... I mean, not lucky. Like I said, if we want to set the bar nice and low, yeah, I'm here. I make my kids cry at Mario Kart. I can't even get the kid. Dude, I can't, shade for days, I can't even get the chance to, like, falsely prop her up at Mario Kart.
Ooh, I like St. Aaron's idea. Get her a go-kart and and get an RC car and design the body like turtle shells. So
Dude,
she'll
I
have the
want
RC cars.
that's not a horrible idea.
Ha! Shade for days. You're not Ricatus. You're good. Fair enough.
Again, like I said, if we want to set the bar low,
Way above.
do children play checkers, shoots and ladders? Not really. There's a few games. Like I tried to get her to play Trouble because it has the bubble that you pop, and I got her the Bluey edition, but not really big into that. And then I packed up all my board games, so like Clue and Battleship and things like that. But she's a little young for Battleship. Anyways, this is getting a little gay. I think I need a salad, says Cheeseburger Pie. All right, we could, you know what? It's been like 40 minutes into the first hour. We could do like a real show. So let's talk about lame and gay stuff. Firstly, I don't know how many people are huge Fugees fans, but I've got some bad news for you. What's his name? Rapper Praz from the Fugees has been sentenced to 14 years in prison for his role in illegally funneling millions in foreign contributions to Obama's 2012 campaign.
Yeah. How does that?
What I love about this is, so we caught him. His real name, dear Lord, I'm going to probably butcher this. Prakazrel Michael, known as Praz, was sentenced on Thursday to 14 years in prison for his role in a foreign influence scheme that illegally funneled millions of dollars to former President Barack Obama's 2012 re-election campaign. So my question is, why is he under arrest, but Barack Obama's re-election campaign team or himself not guilty of any crimes for apparently receiving millions of dollars? Like, I mean, that sounds pretty significant. The rapper, known as Praz, orchestrated a sprawling international conspiracy in which he accepted $120 million. All right, it's way more than I even thought. I didn't think we went to triple digits. $120 million from Lau Tak Hill, a Malaysian financier who wanted to gain political influence in the United States. And this is according to the Justice Department. They said Mr. Michael distributed some of that money to a network of about 20 straw donors who then donated it to the Obama campaign.
Wow.
In 2018, Mr. Michael engaged in another scheme to persuade the Trump administration and the Justice Department to drop federal embezzlement investigation into Mr. Lowe. Mr. Michael also pressed for the extradition of a Chinese dissident back to China from the United States. So in other words, you're just a Chinese plant?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly it.
Okay, so but I'm sorry, I'm reading through the rest of this hoping that somebody will address the concern I have. Apparently we're going to ignore it. So we have somebody who's convicted of giving a political campaign illegal foreign contributions to the tune of $120 million. But that campaign, the people that ran it or the person it was for, none of them are under any...
No, they're fine.
Dicks. MSO, White Power Hour. No, it isn't. Only 14 years. Well, he's a famous rapper.
Well, and at the end of the day, 14 years is pretty damn good. They're letting people who do a lot worse walk after a lot shorter times. So.
Well, Saffron, you realize you describe your daughter the same way you describe your cats, Johnny. I love my daughter and my cats equally. My daughter's more important to me than my cats. But I view the same level of affection and respect for all of them.
Yes.
like my heart breaks for my daughter in an instant if she's unhappy. But like if my cats aren't happy, I'm not happy. If I lose Al, you better believe I'm going to be wiped out. I won't be streaming for at least a few days if I lose Al. Like I'm just like, yep, I'm not doing it. The world can F off. And I don't care if you're like, well, it's just a cat. Like, yeah, you eat a dick. I don't give a shit. Obama campaign has to keep records of who donated what. So 20 people donated over 120 million. So each did over 6 million, or various amounts therein. Yeah.
Yes.
And like I said, hey, great. We caught the guy who orchestrated the whole thing. Brava. But how about then the campaign involved?
People who
Like if this
accepted-
got found out about Trump, I'd say the same thing too. How about the Trump campaign and the people and Donald Trump, the people responsible, be held like the same with Biden, all of it. I don't care about political sides, and that's not why I want Barack Obama. Like, no, that campaign broke the rules. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
We can report on this story of a crime. This is the same to me in a way of the whole, like, reporting the Epstein thing. Like, these are the victims of Epstein's crime. It's like, right, but who else was involved then? Because his crimes wasn't specific to him. Brian Digger. Hi, Digger's boyfriend. Yeah, now I've devolved just to being your boyfriend.
Hi, Brian. How's it going?
Just your fucking boyfriend. Ooh. I gotta see it. I'm gonna do that later. My headphones are being screwy, and I'm wondering if it's the cord and not the, like, because the cord has come out of the jack a bunch, and I'm wondering if the cord, like, the wires are up. So I should see if I can order a new cord for my Shure headphones, and
That may be, yeah.
and then replace that, and then we're good. Because I love these headphones. I don't want to lose them. I do have my DJ ones over there, though. I deliberately didn't pack them because of this issue, and I'm like, just plug those in.
Just in case. Yeah.
Brian, be happy I didn't say girlfriend. Why would I be her girlfriend? I'm a dude. It doesn't make sense. I don't have what's technically known as the accoutrement required for that title. Federal Election Committee should be doing their job. Congress too. Yeah, but they're all taking cutbacks, so why would they? Brian just pops in going, "Where do white women at?" Pretty much, Scruffy. Pretty much. Pretty much. And not even the white women. My white woman. Feels personal. It's my white lady. That's my maple leaf maiden, you bastards.
Fanatical Bucks fan does make a good point. You may love them all equally or whatnot, but your cats will not hesitate to eat your face. Don't care how much you love them. Whereas, yes, your daughter probably won't eat your face.
Actually,
in case of emergency.
I have to rebut that a little. Alucard wouldn't. Tegra totally would.
You don't think he would?
No,
you
I don't
think Al would eat you? And he's starving? No?
I think if I'm like dead on the floor, he's going to be incredibly depressed. Like, in a lot of ways, he imprinted onto me like as like a newborn kitten. So I really don't see Al doing that. And now Tegra, as people have seen, I love her. She loves me. She snuggles the shit out of me. She's a fun little cat. She loves me. But yeah, I don't think Tegra would hesitate to be like, well, you're dead. I'm hungry. Lubschenko saying, I love white girls. Perfection to me would be a pinup girl from the 40s and 50s. I mean, okay, Johnny, let's do it live. Go play dead and see if Al eats you. Again, that would have to be for a while, and no, Saint Caesar. Actually, Johnny would be Al's new stuffy. No! I'd rather he eat me.
Thing too.
You know cats don't have human emotions, right? No, they have cat emotions. They have their own emotions. I mean, they're not human by any means, but they have their own emotions. So, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just lame and gay. I refuse to believe that Alucard will eat me, though. I would refuse to believe that about Alucard.
Wild is saying if Johnny died, Alucard would put on those goggles and skull fuck him before his body gets cold.
One, his face is nowhere near wide enough to wear these. They wouldn't even frame properly, so I don't know why he'd even bother doing that. But firstly, let's just address that right there. Two, even if he could wear them, nobody rocks them like I do, so that's a thing. And three, I again would prefer to be eaten in that scenario. I certainly hope that wouldn't happen.
Mm.
I would hope he would not eat or skull F me. But more importantly, if I can put it in order of priority, skull effing me is at the top of the list. There are some things where it's like, and now you're just doing my corpse a disservice. You know, I don't want. I don't want. I'm already dead. All right. He's had enough. We've got 10 minutes in the first hour. I'll cover this quick because and that's the laundry done. The feds in Florida are charging Florida Congresswoman with stealing $5 million in FEMA funds raised during the pandemic. This is another, like, filed it into the fraud thing today, but it's just like, yeah, let's put this under the subtitle of duh. But yeah, the Department of Justice is charging Congresswoman Shalia Serphilus McCormick, a Democrat from Florida, for stealing $5 million in FEMA funds, laundering the proceeds, and then using the money to support her 2021 congressional campaign. She faces up to 53 years in prison if convicted.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay, this got a little saucier when I saw the time frame.
We'll get there, Scruffy.
What are we doing?
Don't.
The Minneapolis. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry. That's the end of the fraud. That's the end of the fraud train. That one's at the end. All right, so this is the one we're on right now.
Okay.
According to the indictment, the Department of Justice says that, again, who names theirself this? Sherphilus McCormick, 46, and her brother, Edwin Sherphilus. Oh, Sherphilus is her last name. Sheila Sherphilus. Yes. Dude.
Yeah,
Sheila
and then she
Sherphilus?
hyphenated. She couldn't get rid of Sherphilus. So she hyphenated.
Drop
when she got
Sherphilus,
married.
Sheila. You had now.
Right?
Sheila McCormick.
You're finally there. Sheila McCormick.
Has a much better sound to it than Sheila Sherphilus. And don't worry, your brother will carry on the proud Sherphilus
Both of Miramar. Oh. Okay.
All right. So, Sherphilus and her brother, both of Miramar, worked through their family health care company on a FEMA-funded COVID-19 vaccination staffing contract in 2021. In July of 2021, the company received an overpayment of $5 million in FEMA funds. The indictment alleges that the defendants conspired to steal that $5 million and routed it through multiple accounts to disguise its source. Prosecutors allege that the substantial portion of the misappropriated funds was used as candidate contributions to Sherphilus McCormick's 2021 congressional campaign and for the personal benefit of the defendants. The indictment further alleges that Sherphilus and Naji LeBlanc, 46 of Miramar, arranged additional contributions using straw donors, funneling other monies from the FEMA-funded COVID-19 contract to friends and relatives who then donated to the campaign as if using their own money. The indictment also charges Sherphilus McCormick and her 2021 tax preparer, David K. Spencer, 41, of Davie, with conspiring to file a false federal tax return. According to the indictment, they falsely claimed political spending and other personal expenses as business deductions and inflated charitable contributions in order to reduce her tax obligations.
Wow. Dirty, dirty, dirty.
Wow. Wow is the right word. Foreigners are coming here and stealing millions while we all suffer. Gotta love it. Oh, dude, the quotes from that report are fun. Dig either has the worst Sibian in existence or her back hurts. It's the second one.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm hurting. It's way better than it was yesterday, but it's not great.
I don't mean to be a dick because I love having you on the program. If you want to bail, you can. If you don't,
I'm going to be doing this anyways.
Okay. So, well, I'm fine with it.
Chassis was needed and stuff. Go to storage.
Stop. I've got the thing that you gave me and it won't stop playing.
Check out the dog. And I'll show you the
Can't
inside.
Won't stop.
There we go. Now it worked. I had to scroll something. I must have screwed something up. So I've got that to cover.
Don't click it again.
What?
I said, "Oh, okay. Well, don't click it again.
Oh, I thought. Anyways,
I'm
at
being
least
a dick."
okay. Jay Warren. Good to hear. See, Florida has Democrats still. I almost thought they were extinct. No, they're still there, but apparently some of them are committing fraud. Today's letter is F. F is brought to you by Democrats. F is fraud. Well, I mean, it's I will say there's a lot
You'll
of
know them by their wigs. You wild. Oh my goodness. Yes, Brian is very excited. He thinks that we may have there's a test I can do to see if I can actually play games
What are you talking about? What
with
games do you
my
want to play?
PC. Well, he's talking about dragging me into Marvel Rivals with you now. Not gonna happen. I don't like the flashy, shooty stuff. I need a story. I need I need
The hell?
quests.
What is
I
a
need
cockwig? I guess the answer is no. I've never considered a cockwig.
a cockwig.
Yeah.
Never heard
Angry
of a cockwig.
Saxon
You're not
saying, "What up,
talking
cracker?"
about Merkin?
I don't know. It's what Jay Warren said. Wild Saffron, we shall know them. Who are we knowing? Who are we knowing by wig?
By the the Democrat female
Oh,
people.
so you're saying the hair was a weave? Oh,
Yeah.
I did.
Well, no, that probably was a full-on wig, honestly.
Here's what's weird. I didn't notice.
Oh, and is that kind of perfect? It's probably
No,
probably not real.
I thought she got her hair done up. I didn't notice. Jayward, cockwigs are people who can't grow ball hair. Well, I don't have that problem. Not to overshare.
Okay.
I don't
All
have that
right.
problem. Yes, English. I don't know what English is. What does Digger think about the new Zelda movie that Nintendo is doing? Does she agree with me that we'd be better off if it was a cartoon instead of live action? Do you have
I have no idea. I had no idea there was a live action movie
Oh yeah.
coming out for Zelda. Had no
Well,
idea.
here's where it gets weird. There was a literal, and you'll know what the group I'm talking about is. There was a literal group of people that were pushing that Zelda was the perfect role for a trans actor because this trans woman looks weirdly elfish because they were a dude. And so everyone's like, they say she's the perfect Zelda and she needs to play Zelda. And they were like, nope, Zelda's going to be played by a woman. Link's going to be a guy.
Good.
Here's
keep
where
it
I'm glad
source material friendly.
I'm glad we're sticking to it. Like, Zelda's a pale-skinned woman, Link is a light-skinned dude. Because again, for anyone that's ever played the video games, Zelda's a pale-skinned elven woman. Link is or not even pale, just light-skinned, a light-skinned elven woman, and Link is a light-skinned elvish dude. Like, that all works. But like I was watching it and it's like Zelda's sitting in front of Link and she's got a bow and a quiver, and I'm just like, I'm thinking Hunger Games when I see it, and I'm like, wasn't Zelda just like captured all the time?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like all the
people reason we fought.
I feel like all the people that are like, I'm so glad it's not woke, and I'll be like, yeah, and then all the other people that are like, it needs to be woke, it needs to have trans guy, and it's like, does it though? Because, no offense, we're already kind of like, they're both sharing the load when, and I could be wrong here.
It wasn't that way at all in the game.
I could have swore to God I was on a never-ending quest to save my girlfriend in that game. Which is what made the character in, and that's why they made the character in Drawn Together. That's what Xander was in Drawn Together. Xander was a joke about Link. And he's just like, I'm on a never-ending quest to save my girlfriend. And he's like secretly gay.
No, that's Link, AP. Link has the sword and the shield. Zelda's the princess that you're saving.
Zelda's the princess. If you ever need to remember it, I wonder, would I get in trouble for playing it? It's System of a Down. System of a Down makes a great song where they're like, they do a great song to the theme of Zelda.
Oh, yes, I've heard that. Yes. Yes.
Oh, Link, he come to town.
He comes to town.
He come to
Comes
save
to save.
the Princess Zelda.
Princess Zelda.
Like, it's a great song. Look up System of it. Like, you know what? Fuck it.
It is a great, great song. It really is.
I don't know if I get in trouble or because it's like there. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot to do. Robin Williams was a huge Zelda fan. I didn't know that. Don't know why it's relevant. A Link to the Past, the best Zelda. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Zelda games. I just know. Zelda is a woman and has to be played by a woman. Why? She's helpless and requires a man to bail her out, says St. Aaron. Well, that's my point. They're apparently changing that part of it. And I'm like, and that's where I get annoyed with the people like, it should be this trans person. Like, no, it shouldn't. It absolutely should not be. And for the whole, like, we need to make it more, it can't, women are tired of being portrayed this way. Like, no, there's an entire Muslim culture of women who are not up in revolt about being deemed as quasi-cattle. So I just feel like slow your roll on that. You certainly do, and you're welcome to have that opinion. But first of all, the whole Zelda situation, they're already making her apparently an active member. Like, I could have swore she was captured in the whole Link discovered a quest to save her before he ever met her thing. I thought I was wrong on that. But in the first movie, again, so who gives a shit? It's relevant, Johnny, because Robin Williams loves Zelda so much. He named his daughter Zelda. Cultured much, says Lubshenko.
Robin Williams and I share a birthday.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. No.
I love Rob Williams. I just, again, I was busted St. Caesar's balls, but thank you. I guess for St. Caesar, you should say thank you. I want to know how Ganon is going to look. Somebody made a joke about Ganon being played by, God damn it, what's his nut that was in the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire as Green Goblin. Fuck, I can't think of his name. Which I thought was funny. I mean, Link is constantly getting shit on, so there's a connection there. All right. FYI, I know I've been playing Zelda since NES. New Zelda lore has her taking a bigger role, especially in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Willem Dafoe. Yes, St. Caesar. People are suggesting Willem Dafoe for the role. I don't know how people feel about that one. All right. So I want to get through these two fraud story things first.
Okay. I'm going to, I need to get up and pour a coffee.
You wanted me to drop
as
you off
well
the
as
screen?
smoke a dab, if you wouldn't mind.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to mute yourself for the dab part.
Yes.
I'll just talk about this story while you do that. All right. So I'm going to show some.
Okay.
I don't know if I can show the pictures. They're a little. Do you think I'd get in trouble? It's on Twitter. She didn't get hurt, but that's like it's excessive. It's excessive.
Yeah, I think you'd be okay.
All right. Well, we won't have them on the screen for long. Either way, so we've been going back and forth with fraud stories, and I think all of the relevant information is in there. Yeah. All right, I'll show a picture at the end. A GOP aide has been charged with allegedly staging a Jussie Smollett-style hoax, and her name is Natalie Green. She was found hogtied with black zip ties at Egg Harbor Township Nature Reserve. And well, not only is it ridiculous, I want Jussie Smollett to still be in jail for his, and I want her to be in jail for this. But anyways, I'll say this: she was way more committed than Jussie Smollett, though.
Way more committed.
Way more committed. Like,
yeah,
the levels she went to make this happen are insane.
Crazy. Yeah.
Like, Jussie Smollett just loosely put a noose around his neck and couldn't even be bothered to put down his Subway sandwich. But like this lady, holy balls. Yeah,
it's pretty wild.
She claimed she was violently attacked by 3 men with guns who slashed her face and body, drawing political slurs on her. According to federal prosecutors, however, 2 days before, Green paid a body modification artist $500 to carve violent wounds into her flesh with a scalpel.
Only $500?
That's still a lot. Prosecutors allege that Green and her accomplice gave conflicting accounts of what happened. They also found that the pair searched for, quote, zip ties near me days prior. I mean, that's just, why wouldn't you think you could get away with it when you're this smart? Green worked for New Jersey Republican Representative Jeff Van Drew. So you work for a Republican in New Jersey. You're already boned. While Natalie is no longer associated with the congressman's government office, our thoughts and prayers are with her and hope she's getting the care she needs, said his office in a statement. Yeah, let me translate that for you. We don't know that crazy bitch. That bitch crazy. So
That shit crazy, and we don't want nothing to do with her. Thank you.
She's facing charges of conspiracy for making false statement to law enforcement, and they're federal. The apparently Green had an unnamed co-conspirator stage the scene in the New Jersey township and make it seem as like she had been attacked for her political beliefs. The conspirator then called 911 saying, quote, they're attacking her, they told the 911 operator. They were like talking about politics and stuff. They were like calling her names. They were like calling her racist and calling her a whore, the co-conspirator added. The police arrived and found Green on the ground, crying and yelling with her hands and feet tied together and her shirt pulled over her head. She had dozens of cuts on her body, including on her face and chest. Written across her body in black marker were two messages, Trump whore on her stomach and Van Drew is racist on her back. The attackers, Green said, had called her by name and told her they had a gun and would kill her if she made any noise. Would have been so she made up a crazy story, and they did a little bit of investigating between her Google search history and everything else. I kind of want to pull up the picture here quick. So here we go here. This is our girl.
Now, I was going to say, just how good looking is she? Because she's some sort of crazy. So that makes sense there. That makes a lot more sense now that we're looking at her picture. Yeah.
Let it never be said that I'm the most misogynistic one in here. Like,
hell of a hot, crazy woman.
The minute she hears this story, she's like, yeah, she's probably good looking. The crazy ones always are. When you're ugly, you got to learn to be sane. But when you're hot, like the world's your oyster, and you just do whatever you want, and you go.
No,
nuts.
When you're ugly, you got to learn how to give a good blowy. That's all.
So
look at Kamala Harris.
So, Jesus Christ. Are you ready to come back yet, or are you doing your whole dab thing?
I'm about to drop it right now.
She's gonna drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's. Anyways, so here's our girl before. Brian for Science. What? Matthew Q. Wow, she's a real cum dumpster. Who said the Republican and holy moly? I want to know who said that. I don't know. St. Aaron, modifications, check. Zip ties, check. Chloroform, maybe to R word. At least she has boundaries. She probably likes being called a, to be honest, says St. Aaron. That's a, do we have any pics with her with the zip ties and the shirt overhead? We do, Brian, but I warn you, and I don't want to keep them. Body modification is... These are done by a body modification specialist. She is fine. They might be a touch. They might be a touch graphic. Don't have them out in the public space near children or anything. This is not for kids.
Not safe for work.
That's the damage. And stuff written on her back.
All right.
They found her like this.
All right. Wow.
So
You can bring me back. Thank you.
yeah, I think I will. So yeah, they found her like that. She did all that stuff, and then again, they found out it was all her.
Wow. We've got Wild was saying, wait just a minute, body modification specialist? What the fuck is that? They're the people who do like that sort of thing, artful scarring and
They go by a
brands.
bunch
They're
of
the
different
ones that are gonna
names.
put horns in people
Not
and
even just that.
permanent elf ears.
They do a lot of stuff. A body modification specialist is likely someone who will do implants, piercings, and tattoos, but a specific type of tattoo called microblading, because she listed them doing this stuff with a scalpel. Microblading is used to do very fine detailed tattoo work and stuff, like hairline detail. Like a lady I know had microblading done because she plucked her eyebrows
Her
into
eyebrow?
non-existence.
Yeah.
And so she
Yeah.
had she had this done.
Microblading is pretty popular.
So yeah, so she saw a body modification specialist and said, carve a bunch of divots in me, put a bunch of X marks / cross marks on me. Oh.
Me.
Brian, darn, no whack it material. You sick man.
Oh, poor Rusty.
I think we've
Rusty
covered the
Grauer
late.
saying, "Oh,
What?
am I? Yeah, I am. Okay. There's our lovely chat. Been listening to yesterday's episode, the last fucking hour, feeling like I've already heard the show. And Johnny reads one of my chats, and I've been audio only all day. Well, Rusty, I'm glad you made it here. On the right show, on the right day. Good to see you.
You picked a good time. We're coming in for a landing with our fraud extravaganza. We had 2 Democratic frauds, and just to balance it out, I found a GOP fraud. I will say this, the 2 Democratic frauds we've had so far, way more like white collar chill than
Yes.
than the GOP.
Republican
Like, I will
moment.
say this,
Yeah.
regardless what anyone, and this is where I am pissed, like Jesse Smollett's not in jail, and he should be
Yeah.
for all the bullshit he pulled. I feel like you should be charged with hate crimes when you fake hate crimes. Oh, I'm drawing attention. No. You faked a hate crime.
No.
So now you're charged with committing a hate crime. I want people that like put up like done in a bathroom. I don't want to find out it's a colored person and then that colored person go, well, I'm drawing attention to the racism. No. You committed a hate crime. If a white person did that, that would have been a hate crime. So guess what you did? You committed a hate crime. But I can't commit it in black. Like, no, that's not how it works.
No.
You did that
You were just
as
trying
a
to blame
hateful
whites
thing.
for this.
Yeah, no. Your skin color doesn't factor into the fact that you did something that's hateful toward the overarching race of black people. It doesn't matter if you are one. You did something hateful to them. And if we're going to charge other people because they're not black an extra penalty for doing it, then I feel like we should charge that same penalty for all perpetrators, regardless of skin tone. I thought that was called equity, but I'm high. Anyways,
No.
Anyways, so yeah, we balanced it out, but that GOP lady, like I said, she fucking went to the paint. Jesse Smollett's out walking around, and he only had the balls to put a fake noose around his neck. Like, he wouldn't even put down the Subway sandwich. Like, this lady went and got wounds carved into her. She knew she was faking a crime, and she wanted she literally made sure she was technically, quote unquote, victimized for them to be like, well, clearly she's not making this up. Look at her. But then you look into it, it's like, well, it's not that she's not making it up, but she staged the whole thing. So she's still lying through her teeth. All right, so I've got this last one. Or wait, no, I have 2 left. Nope, that's the GOP aid. We did that one. So this last one, like I was saying, proving I'm not high, Rusty Grammar, in at the right time. The last fraud story is from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to give you our last fraud story, and the sumbitch is local. Scruffy, sigh about what? What are you sighing about?
He knows the story you're about to talk about.
Oh.
I think he signed for that.
If you sew up your injuries, you look up with really wicked-looking scars. She might. Somali psychos. Yeah, but here's where I don't just blame them. I feel like this was orchestrated.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing the same scam. This is orchestrated for sure.
Well, part of it, here's where part of it's orchestrated. They brag to each other about their scam, and they each keep doing it.
Mm.
One succeeds, so another succeeds. Send them the fuck home. I agree with that.
I agree as well.
Angry Saxon.
Not born here, you're gone.
A lack of
Unless
gun
you've been
control
here for
could
like a
fix that.
decade.
For what? The fake crime thing? How could a lack of gun control prevented her faking the hate crime? She claimed they had a gun. Now I'm not sure. What could the gun, like, what would the lack of gun control prevent? The Minnesota one, certainly not. So apparently a report came out. Minnesota Somalian are fraudulently diagnosing their children with autism to funnel Medicaid money to terrorists. We did it. We're the best.
Way to go, you guys.
Wait till you hear the
Best
way they
state ever.
Wait till you hear the way they explain it. All right. So now Somalian immigrants in Minnesota have been fraudulently diagnosing their children with autism so they can systematically steal billions of U.S. taxpayer dollars through Medicaid and funnel it back to Somalia. Now, according to the research in the report, the autism claims went in 2018 from 3 million to, in 2023, 399 million.
Whoa. 300 times. Wow.
So yeah, they went from 3 million in 2018, 3 million in 2018, 54 million in 2019, 77 million in 2020, 183 million in 2021, 279 million in 2022, and 399 million. So they just kept funneling in.
Jeez.
An investigator in this case said of this they said the headline, the largest funder of Al-Shabaab, which is a terrorist organization in Somalia. The largest funder of Al-Shabaab is the Minnesota taxpayer. That includes me. Like, people are like, oh, you don't pay taxes. Like, yeah, I do. Pay taxes on all the money I make aside from disability. And I have to file every single dime, every single thing I make, like the stuff I get paid
And they
for.
make you file every quarter too.
Yeah, that's because of me.
Pain in the
But
ass?
no. Oh,
Okay.
I have to do that because
Never
the whole
mind.
because I'm disabled and I'm working and things. Anyways, there's a whole boring list of reasons why we do that. But it does. I'll say this: it's been a pain in the ass and it's annoying, but it does work out for me because I'm always ahead on my taxes. So fuck it.
That's true.
And tax day is super easy because I just go in on tax day now and I sit with my accountant and we go over everything and I make sure there's no changes. And if there's no changes, we just resubmit the 4 tax reports we've already submitted as one big tax report. There you go. Their home continent is cognitively impaired. I don't know about any of that. I will say this. I feel like the welcome mat, I'm saying this as someone who grew up in Minnesota, and maybe I'm just an asshole. I feel like the welcome mat's been worn out, and I'm tired of taking people from that place in because apparently they just commit fraud. Like, by and large, it's not good. Matthew
You guys
Q, why
can't
we pretend
see her,
that?
but
I mean, people that grew up here maybe don't, but yeah, the people that just got here. Just Google the average IQ of Somalia, bro. I don't want to. You're probably right, but I don't want to. There's a reason they never invented the wheel. Well, that and the people showed up with wheels beforehand, so why would they? Look at me. Look at me. I'm the fraudster. Look at me. I'm the fraudster. No, someone actually put that. Someone actually put that picture in this. Only the image in the story was this one. And I gotta. Do we maybe need to? Oh yeah, this was the picture in the story. I have autism now. I'm just sick of seeing that stuff. Like, legit services and programs in this state will end because of this. So people who actually have autism in this state will lose access to services that their families and the other taxpayers have paid for. But we have to end it because, again, a bunch of people came over here and decided to be shitbirds and just steal all the money they could.
Yep.
It sucks, man.
They have Tylenol in Somalia.
I don't think so. Do you know the way? Here we go again with that. We don't need to start that one up again. All right, so that's our last report. So Minnesota is on one hell of a tear in the last, I would say let's just go the last 10 years. The last 10 years, this state has done one hell of an amazing ability just funneling just funneling local Minnesota taxpayers and the overarching federal government's taxpayer money to a whole bunch of fraudulent people of literally only one. It's not like all these people were committing fraud. Among them were. It's no. Somalians are committing fraud. Somalians are feeding our futures. COVID, daycare schemes. It's again and again and again. It's one group of people. So there's a fun one. Anyways, those Dems sure know how to run a state, don't they? Everybody should take note. I wish that I'm torn about the Muslim running Dearborn, Michigan. On one hand, they're going to end the schools putting the books in the library. However, they're also going to institute a Sharia. Yeah, dude, like Sharia dress code.
Sharia dress. Well, it's not. It's going to start with the dress code. That whole town is headed for Sharia law and Muslim only. If you're white, or even it doesn't matter what color you are. If you're not Muslim, you better get out of that city. That's horrible. Similar thing is happening in Surrey, although it was a much slower.
Slower? It's moving much slower.
Yes, it was a much slower thing.
You got to be careful to water the ice there. It's moving, but it's moving much slower than yesterday. God, I love the piss out of you. All right. You sent me this story, and I'm going to put this up on a screen. I'll read the text about the video. It's a short video. I'm going to put this up on the screen. Pause for a minute. I'm going to see if anyone has any comment about that before I start it.
Okay.
A woman is claiming to be a mother of 4, uploaded this video yesterday showing her and her children living in tents in the woods. The person is sharing saying, American parents and their kids are forced into homelessness while Democrats are busy organizing protests and fighting for illegal aliens. I don't know how I feel about any of that, but here's the video. We'll start it in a second. I want to know if anyone has the same problem. If you have a problem with what's on the screen, I'll read what's in the words in case you can't see it quite well. Homeless in tents with 4 kids, 3 dogs, 2 cats, and 2 guinea pigs. Stress laugh emoji. I'm gonna see if anyone has anything to say about this before I start it while I do this. And don't you know? Oh no.
Don't you know?
They should change the name of the town to Dear Lord Matthew Q.
Oof.
Ouch. I'm waiting to see if anyone ain't ate the guinea pigs yet. not really homeless. Oh dear Lord.
Well, they're homeless, not starving. There's a difference.
St. Aaron saying no pets, dude. That's their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right, well, people are at least mentioning it. I saw this and immediately went, why do you have so many fucking pets? You have 4 kids, but you have 3 dogs and 2 cats. I'm guessing each of the kids has a pet. But why do we have 3 dogs, 2 cats? 4 kids with 2 parents, that's 6. So even still, we're at 7. You have too many pets. Why do we have all the pets? And one of those kids looks awfully young.
Yeah, that kid is definitely not taking care of their own pet.
All right, so let's hear her struggle before we rip on her.
Yes.
So we going through stuff to try to see what's needed and stuff, go to storage, but like.
Okay, I got a question. How is it you have all this stuff here now and you're going through it? I would think if you're getting evicted, you would go through stuff to see what's needed and what it has to go through storage. Like, why is it all out in someone's backyard?
How did it get here and spread out?
We're not at a campsite. We're just. I'm calling all sorts of bullshit on this.
Yeah.
Because these dogs. And by the way, so you've got 3 dogs. Of course. Am I wrong? Is that a pit bull?
Oh,
that
I
looks
don't
like
know.
a pit bull.
I don't know. I think it's okay. It's got a longer face.
Either way, maybe have the dogs slightly chained up.
And I'll show you the inside of the tent when it's cleaned out.
I'll show you the inside of the tent when it's cleaned out. I feel like, but again, like, you had the wherewithal to get these tents, to have this stuff, to have somewhere to set them up, but you didn't. I don't know. It's
didn't.
weird.
You didn't. There's so many things wrong here. You don't just. And the fact that they're blaming immigrants on this, they're saying they're homeless in tents because of immigrants, is just
no. They're
ridiculously stupid.
They're saying, well, people here are suffering with this. That was something that someone else was sharing. I don't think the video shared.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Because you sent me this video, and I'm pretty sure the video is not related to the I meme therefore I am account.
Okay, I got you.
And so they shared the thing about the woman showing her children living in tents in the woods. And then their own personal spice was American parents and their kids are forced into homelessness while Democrats are too busy organizing protests for fighting for illegal aliens. Again, I don't feel like if they weren't organizing those protests, like what they should be sending. What, does this lady need more assistance programs? How is that different from the complaints that there are illegals here that are drains on taxpayer money? Like, I don't understand. I also just question whether or not that video is real because I saw what looks like someone's backyard fence. Saw a white fence fencing off a property, and you're just in the woods behind it. So I'm like, all right, who is this and why? And you're just squatting there? Today on MTV Cribs. It'd be better it'd be today on MTV Tents. That's like a $400 tent, says Mr. Q. Yeah, that's a very expensive tent.
It is, yeah.
I question whether or not that video is even real. I have questions.
Yeah, I think it's
really
definitely
easy to set that up. And they look like they're in a nice neighborhood and they could have nice like tents and stuff. Like if it looked like garbage Coleman tents. We heard about cats and guinea pigs. I saw 2 dogs. I don't know how much I believe.
Well, 4 kids is a lot to handle above all the or before all the pets. And I'm sorry, but there's a lot of steps along the way before you go from living in a home to living in tents. Like there's a lot of steps along that way that they could have stopped and maybe started to fix stuff up. This didn't happen suddenly overnight. They did it.
I won a tent once and sold it for cash. Tents are nice, but like I've had a nice tent and it looked nothing as nice as that one. And I was like, holy crap, how much did they pay for that tent? That's where I first started wondering. I got kind of a tickle in the back of my neck about that, where I'm like, all right, I question this tent. The welfare dollar doesn't go as far as they used to, especially when more people are on the dole, says Matthew Q.
That's true.
Sorry.
That's
for
true.
what?
Cost of living going up. There's so many people they can't up the
Sorry.
price.
Wild Saffron saying better put a tarp over the tent for the first snowfall. It's going to collapse. It had
Yeah. Oh, there's a whole lot of stuff they were doing wrong. We should critique it like we were watching Alone.
I will say this is a thing I want just for me,
First things
like
first, you have
just for
fresh
me, like
water.
we have to get you and me in the same space. But I mean, just for me, I would love it. I'd even be willing to do it with the egg chair if it's like the two of us sitting in the egg chair watching it together, like one little group of people huddled in the chair. I don't care. I really want to do that as just like a we watch Alone, and just because I can't, like, I am so entertained by it and I laugh so hard at us as we critique this shit. Because again, as we're doing it, it's like I'm sitting there with a bucket of popcorn. I'm on my futon. I'm all comfy warm with my blankets and shit. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta smoke your fish. You're sitting there like, you're like, of course it's all damp. It's the freaking rainforest. You gotta understand. You gotta keep your wood dry. It's so great. I love the hell of it.
It is fun.
Red was Bloods. There were no Red Crips. I don't understand, St. Caesar. Whatever assistance she's getting, she's not spending properly or got kicked off welfare for being a criminal and drugs. I don't know what any of that, but again, if you're getting kicked off, you're getting evicted, these things, like I just don't understand.
They don't just happen.
I don't understand waking up in a pile of stuff one day like it just can happen, like snap fingers, boom, and you're like, well, we're trying to figure out what to keep and what goes to storage. And I'm like, well, shouldn't you have done that like when you got all this stuff bagged up and brought out here? If nothing else, as you're putting it in trash bags, put the stuff in storage and different, like I would have done that from the jump. At the very least, you'd be like, this pile of stuff needs to go to storage. But it's just what to keep when we're camping with our 4 kids. I mean, hope you're
4 kids, 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a couple of guinea pigs.
That stuff like upsets me. I had issues growing up, and that stuff upsets me when I see that. So it's like one of those where, as fucking sick as it sounds to say this, that better be real, in the sense that if you faked that, I am so fucking pissed at you. If you faked that and you put it up on the internet so you can make your poor me thing, like I am so mad at you if that's fake. If it's real, I've got a lot of questions, and I probably don't think highly of you. But I'm way, way more calm.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
PrayX12 seems like she has to get out of here. Have a great, healthy weekend, all. Well, PrayX12, thank you for joining us. Have a good weekend yourself Monday. As well. We have 2 hours left in the program, so I've tried to do. I think it's more lighthearted stuff. Let's double check to see. I think we're more lighthearted stuff. I've got a video of like an otter family being reunited. We're gonna rip on England for having a fat raccoon. I've got that Philadelphia Zoo article I told you about yesterday. Oh, yeah. And we've got the world's largest afro. So we'll check that out. We'll talk about why people in Hermosa Beach are freaking out. And then Oklahoma NFL. Oh yeah, like Oklahoma got like, I think the score was 6-7 in Oklahoma, and so people freaked out about this. So we've got that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got 6 other stories. So that's the thing. Garage sale is a fat raccoon a euphemism? No. It's literally
We're talking about a literal fat raccoon.
Like in London, like apparently, I didn't even know they had raccoons in London, but I guess they do.
Oh, yeah.
And this raccoon,
they don't have any predators, any large predators on that island. You're going to see all sorts of stuff.
I just didn't know raccoons were on the island. Did they import them?
I don't know. I think they were probably always a thing. I don't know.
They had to have snuck over on like the Titanic or something, right? Or like the Santa Maria or something. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Like Christopher Columbus.
Why don't you think raccoons started on that island?
Because obviously they're only in America. They were in Pocahontas.
You know what? I got a floating island I need to talk to you about.
And John's fucking Thank you. And John Smith was completely baffled by them, voiced by Mel Gibson. When I watched the Disney movie, he did not understand raccoons. So obviously they're not native to England. Lexi Vaughn pointing. Johnny has a solid point, right? I do. I totally do. All right. Well, before we get to all this other stuff, this happened this last month here, and I just heard about it a couple days ago, so we grabbed this story. Otters are adorable. Apparently, a mother and their baby were separated and reunited. So we'll play this quick.
Aww.
This is out of Morro Bay, California.
And so we got a call into our public hotline about a sea otter pup who had been likely separated from its mom. It had been vocalizing and screaming for about half an hour. We went down to the Morro Bay Harbor and located the pup, picked it up, got it into a carrier where it was safe and contained. Made sure it wasn't overheating. They can overheat when they're taken out of the water really quickly. And then we got a 1 minute.
That's true. Sea otters can overheat when they're taken out of the water. Scruffy, the Mammary Center. I mean, I wasn't going to mention it, but God bless her. God bless her. Mr. Q saying the raccoons imported themselves, maybe. Did you ever think of that? They're good at getting on ships and stuff. Right? Maybe they did, but I don't.
Maybe.
Noah
Fanatical Bucks fan. Noah brought them. See?
I knew as soon as the video started playing. So. All right. Anyways, so I didn't know otters can overheat.
Long recording of the animal vocalizing, so we can take that recording and play it on a Bluetooth speaker. We actually looked for 2 hours of playing this recording over and over. Our intern had kept hitting play every once a minute when it would run out, and just looking.
Their intern has subsequently killed themselves. It turns out. For like 12 hours.
For interested adults that maybe were approaching the boat, looked kind of frantic, and seemed like this was their pup and they were looking for it. So after about 2 hours, we did find an individual who was repeatedly approaching the boat. You can see in the video, she comes and gets it, and she gives it a good sniff and some grooming before she starts swimming off with it away from the boat. I definitely cried a bit. Our volunteer supervisor, who's like our most experienced volunteer of the day, was like patting me on the back as I just cried.
Of course.
Listen to that poor thing cry.
We found it. It's just a really special moment to be able to reunite this threatened species with its mother, because every individual in this population is so important to keeping it going and bringing it back from.
He's just got a bunch of fucking shrimp on his lap. He's just eating
that threat status.
Just eating shrimps. Just having
his
shrimps.
Version of popcorn.
Balls Deep always saying, always sniff and groom before boarding. Noah's job after the flood was to distribute animals like a zoologist taxi ship. Well, then I guess he dropped off some.
I was also saying Noah brought mosquitoes too. Doesn't make them cool.
AP saying foxes, fox, badgers, Prince Andrew, historically bears. Oh, just for the overall
predators.
Animals and predators in England.
Yeah.
Dude, so yeah, I was talking about this breaking news or whatever when we started the show. Supposedly one of the quote unquote Epstein victims is and I only say quote unquote because I don't know anything about them, so I'm not just saying they are one of the, but somebody claiming to be an Epstein victim is like publicly naming Clinton, Trump, and others as people. And this is where it gets worrisome. Because I don't know if the information's been released yet or not, but how hard is it to say you were one of Epstein's ladies? Like, and how hard is it to point that finger, to pull that trigger publicly? And I got to say, the balls. Not for calling out Donald Trump as somebody. Like, the Democrats have been trying to do that for a while. Like, that's not surprising if someone wants to say Donald Trump's one of Epstein's clients. That's whatever. Like, you can do that. The Clintons, because you know they'll kill you. Like...
Yeah, no, the Clintons are old enough now. They've weathered so much now. I don't think it's... I mean, everyone knows Bill Clinton was on the Lolita Express. Everyone knows.
They make great fox pelts make great hats and scarves. I don't know about that. Battery powered versus gas snowblower thoughts. Lubchenko, I would say gas all the way. Because like battery powered devices typically don't run very well in the cold. Typically, your battery powered devices do not work well in the cold. If they do work well in the cold, not for very long. A gasoline powered device, once that vehicle starts, as long as she's got fuel, she's running. That's all you need. I have
Mr. Hughes agreeing.
a Makita gas blower. It's ran for 10 years. Perfect. Batteries die when it's cold, says Brian from Science. Yeah, dude, that's one. My parents were talking to me, and I was explaining to them how I'm trying to find a place to live, and ideally it'd be like a little tiny, like, you know, like 1 or 2 bedroom house, like a 1-level house, like a little grandpa house. And
Rancher.
yeah, you know, things. But so my parents were like, yeah, do you think you'd want to get like a, like, I think my mom was trying to think of like maybe something that her and my dad could get for me as like a housewarming gift if such a thing happened. But it's like, oh, you. So what do you do when it comes to like mowing the lawn? Get like one of those wireless like lawnmower droids that's like a Roomba but for your lawn. I was like, good God, no. I mean, I'd rather they make plenty of lawnmowers that don't use your feet. You just sit there and you drive the thing.
It's true.
Jesus. Batteries die with
Yeah.
especially you're going to leave it in the garage because it's cold in the garage and the batteries are cold in the garage. So if you're charging it in the garage, it doesn't work well or as long. I mean, kind of, yeah. Sea otters have one of the densest coats in the animal kingdom. If you pull a sea otter out of the ocean and part its coat to see the skin, the inner layers of fur and skin are dry.
They make amazing coats. Like water repellent coats and gloves. I read a lot and I like history.
Brian for the science. Diesel sucks in the cold, but here's where diesel gets better than anything in the cold. You just have to fucking spend a while heating up the glow plugs. If you have like a diesel engine and you have like a block heater, you're fine.
Yeah, that's why you plug them in, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
You plug your engine in.
But yeah, with a diesel engine, you just have to get them glow plugs going. And the fucking, anyways, if you shave a polar bear, it's actually black skin. Right, that's why their paws and their nose are black. The rest of their fur is white. Strange how that developed. And what the weirdest part is that the bears know that if like they're hunting and stuff, they cover their nose because they know the only part you can see is their nose. And they're like, "Yep, I'm in the snow," and they cover their nose.
Interesting.
Wild Saffron says, like Charles Manson, Hillary Clinton never killed anyone. Well, I'm sure not directly. I absolutely doubt that she ever physically herself harmed a person.
I kid you not. A buddy of mine was doing a thing on the Clinton kill list, and Hillary Clinton started following him on X. Like it was really her account. So he stopped doing the show, the series. He kind of never finished that series.
That's kind of. I'm gonna be honest though. That's kind of fucking badass. That's pretty impressive. I'm gonna be legit with you. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a Friday. So yes, it's a Friday. We've got 2 hours left in the show.
Okay.
I've got the second hour stories to grab. fire up diesel does suck in the cold, but sometimes you just have to plug it in and make it work because you need something to power to actually do the job. Yeah, diesel's one of those more powerful things. If you live in the desert, you only have the grass you want, no snow, and beautiful hardscaping. Landscaping?
Yeah.
I
You're basically landscaping that to fit the environment you're living in.
See, I'm not preferential to desert, but here's where desert could be fun for me. It would be dry. The lack of humidity would be good. And then, but like I like green, so I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like massively terraform my area to import green that doesn't naturally exist.
Yeah. That's one thing I did notice. It had been so long since I was on the coast last. Something that I really realized was how much I miss the forests. I've still got the mountains. I'm still surrounded by mountains, but this is desert. There's not the forest, the thick, you know. Yeah, it's not.
Lexi
It's
saying,
not the
I've
same.
had zero nerve pain since moving here. Oh, no doubt. I bet you've had, and I'm very happy
Nice.
for you to hear that. I don't
Mhm.
know if that would
I
necessarily.
feel a lot better living here, like physically. I'm the same way, which is why I chose here and why I chose to stay here.
Yeah, but what was funny is we were worried about that, and we looked into it, and it turns out your living there is pretty similar to me living here.
Yeah, no, I've been looking into that. They were definitely just judging by the coast. They were not taking into account the rest of BC. There's no way, because the rest of BC is so much drier, so much drier.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. I don't know.
'Cause this is definitely a desert. You guys don't have this anywhere in your state.
You just pointed off to the side, so we'll just have to take your word
I know
for it.
none of you can actually see
Right.
what I'm pointing at, but
Which is where it gets a little like you don't have this. Like I don't know what that is. That is a fairy fart. I don't have no clue what that is. All right, let's grab our second hour stories, as we are almost done with the second hour. So yeah, the Philadelphia Zoo has new tamarin monkeys. We have a lot of animal stuff and more lighthearted stuff, and people might be like, "Oh, did you get this story?" Like, well, kind of don't want to cover too much serious shit. Oh, I do have one serious thing. Maybe we should do this first. It's an audio recording. What?
Okay.
R.I.P. Cool. What?
I'm
R.I.P.
reading the chat.
Yeah, we cratered for a second. It looks like.
Okay. Looks like we're good.
Everybody's saying R.I.P. and it went down. It's at 2.8 now, and all my windows are loading simultaneously. So I'm guessing there's an issue. I gotta go over here and make sure something's not.
Yeah, no, I'm on YouTube now. Is running perfectly too. So you just need to worry about Twitch because I can't check that.
I'm not too worried about Twitch. It'll either come back or it won't with audio.
Okay.
But we're coming back up slowly.
Okay.
Steam didn't want to end. It had something going on, so that might have been part of it. This is another reason why I want to have my gaming PC and my streaming PC be separate PCs, where I want to build a new gaming one and just use this for the streaming, because the applications for the games, and they check for updates and everything else, like it's such a pain in the ass to play whack-a-mole with those and fucking and get it all fixed. This happened yesterday at about this time too, which is something that I also have curiosities about now. Because like I'm looking at my KBS and it's significantly lower than it should be, and it's coming back up slowly, but then it drops back down, and now it's way down, and now it's coming back up slowly again. So either something specifically is happening with Streamlabs. I do have a lot of tabs and things open, but it shouldn't be that, because we do that the whole show. Like we drop down low again. I'm wondering if my daughter's home.
Wild is saying tinfoil time. Brian is saying it's better now.
I don't think my daughter's
Angry
home
Saxon
yet.
said
Though.
it hopped a couple of times, but
Yeah, I
he's
don't think
here
my
in writing.
daughter's. I don't think my daughter's home yet, so I don't think she could. It could be like her doing things or streaming stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's back up.
uh,
Brian, your wife. Don't be that way. If I have to raise other people's kids, you can too. Wait a minute. What?
Brian's talking about how if he becomes a dad, he wants to bolt like a normal melanated dad. But Lexi's making a good point. Brian, you're too white for that. And I'm going to make the point that you were raised by by two parents that were not black. So do you not, you don't know what it's like to have a black dad. You only know what it's like to have a good dad.
Yeah, but maybe that's why he can't.
That came out badly.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's like to, yeah. Wow. That was bad.
You like, holy Jesus, you're racist.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, no, because I pulled a Biden is what I did.
What?
I couldn't remember which of his parents was white. I have not met these people, and I can't remember which one's which.
Bitch was white. Well, we ain't gonna lie, Roseanne. She was a light-skinned bitch.
Oh goodness.
Oh Lord.
Northern BC, cold and dry as fuck. Yes. West Coast is soggy, wet, and plenty of fungi. The coast being cold and damp, extremely nerve pain and arthritis. Yes. Up north was good. Love the ocean, but sacrifices. Exactly. Smiles a lot. Exactly. At the end of the day, I love swimming in the middle of summer. I love being able to go to the lake and just swimming out to the middle of the lake and just floating. Just floating for ages. It's lovely.
She's, ladies and gentlemen, we got a floater.
And if it means that I can't have the dense, lush forest of my youth, I'm okay. I am prepared for that.
Well, I'll see what I can arrange for you. Because again, I'm determined to make this a thing. So we'll see what we can make happen.
What we're gonna terraform?
But it's look, the thing that worries me though is like I was feeling better about the idea that you're like, oh no, the climates are remarkably similar. And I was like, all right, at least that's not going to be a stressor for you. I don't like the idea if you're like, oh, it super sucks here in the summer because it's so humid. And it's not that humid, but it does
I
get
grew
humid.
up living on the coast. I grew up living in that
Yeah, but I don't want you to be unhappy.
dreary, humid. I survive.
And I'm just and I've got zero loyalty to this particular state with the way things have gone in it. I'm very loyal to my kid, so I got to be around that person.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Well, exactly.
So speaking of white ladies, and people running for office, just to throw the smoke off of Digger being racist. There's a lady.
Brian saying, "Clip it." You hit that nail hard, Digger. Yeah, clip that. Also, the wonderful parents who raised me were not both white. I know. That's what made me stutter. I couldn't remember which one was white. I couldn't remember. And that's what made me stall. So, yeah. Now thinking islands float makes sense, says AP. Thank you, AP.
Our goal, after everything that everyone's thrown in today on YouTube and everything else, is at $15 for December 2nd. I didn't need to make $1 today. After that comment, especially, worth it. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
I'm not racist. I can't remember. I've got a poor memory. It's not a race thing. It's a poor memory thing.
Well, Saffron saying Brian is short for Colin Kaepernick. That is a weird abbreviation. I don't know how that works. Anyways, so
you're not wrong, Wild.
So there's a lady named Afton Bain or Bien. I don't know how to pronounce her name. We'll go to the audio in a second because this is a thing from Twitter. So the Democratic nominee for the upcoming TN07 special election. So some Tennessee 7th district is, I guess, available. She's running as the Democratic nominee, and she was recorded. This is not a video recording. This is an audio recording. So cue her saying it's fake. I don't know the source of it. She's recorded as saying this about Nashville. So if you're running for a congressional seat in Tennessee, you probably don't want to be shitting on it.
I've been heavily involved with the Nashville mayoral race because I hate the city, I hate the bachelorettes, I hate the pedal taverns, I hate country music, I hate all of the things that make Nashville apparently an it city to the rest of the country, but I hate it. Yeah, I'm that girl at the airport that all these bachelorettes are giddy walking out in their two-toned colored Pantone pink shirts, and they walk out and I'm like, they're like, oh my god, Nashville is so bad!
They're so loud.
I've been heavily involved.
So I'm wondering where that's from, because that could be like out of context. She could be being sarcastic. She's like, I've been heavily involved with the mail because she said at the beginning, I've been heavily involved with the mayoral campaign in Nashville because I hate Nashville. Like, I heard that part and I immediately went, all right, this might be out of context. Because the guy quoted the part where she's like, I hate the city, I hate the bachelorettes. Right, but right before that, she said she was heavily involved in the mayoral campaign because she hates the city.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Brian's just coming in with wood. All
Wood.
caps.
Angry Saxon
Wood.
chirp. I don't know. I don't know. I now need to know where that, because it's just an audio only quote, and this is not her doing this. This is someone else going, alert, this Democratic nominee, and it's like, right. And I, as someone who has seen other people, myself included, being clipped out of context before, I am going to say, them 28 seconds leave a lot to be, a lot to be.
But you can do a lot of fun stuff with just audio.
Right, but I'm just saying, in general, that audio, as it is, starts off with her saying, I was heavily involved with a mayoral campaign because I hate Nashville.
Yeah.
And again, so I could see this being, no, I was heavily involved with the mayoral campaign because I hate Nashville. I hate the bachelorettes. I hate this. I hate that. And you could be saying it, again, being sarcastic. Like being like, I was heavily involved with the NBA because I hate black people. I hate their food. I hate their culture. Like, and it could be all, again, you being sarcastic. It's audio only. It's hard to say. People are sure jumping on it pretty hard.
Brian makes a good point. He says, I would run for mayor of Chicago because I hate the city. I want it to become something I'm proud of. So she might have meant it in that respect. I hate what it's become. I don't know. In this day and age, that's the type of video that we have to watch out for with AI. There's no way any regular person like us could figure out if it's fake or not. Angry Saxon, exactly. My guilty pleasure is reaction videos about reality TV. One thing I've learned over the years with the reality TV is editors are mean. And editors are very, very good at slicing together sound bites that came from two totally different times and days and making it sound like it was all in one breath. So yeah, unless I'm watching her, and at this point in time, even watching her say these things can't necessarily guarantee it's true. AI has come a long way.
Wow, there's a little bit to unpack there. I'm going to be honest. We covered a few benchmarks in short order. Amazing. We have this here. We have the raccoon. So we have the video of the wandering raccoon, if you want to do that. We have the tamarind monkey story. We can talk about those. We have the New York woman whose afro is officially the largest in the world. And then the California story. I might want to save the California story for a bit.
Okay.
And then we have, actually, I'll do this one right now. Reaching 67 points is creating a frenzy at college basketball games across the country because this whole 6-7 bullshit.
Yeah.
Oklahoma coach, and I didn't realize this is a coach, Jenny Barnsnick hears the popular catchphrase 6-7 all the time. Getting an earful at a women's basketball game was new for the mother of three. The 6th-ranked Sooners became the latest college team to send fans into a frenzy when they hit 67 points in an 89-61 victory against North Alabama on Friday. So again, 6-7, and everyone's losing their I didn't want to believe your whole thing that you said about 6-7, but like we're losing
Well,
our
I don't
shit at
even
a basketball
necessarily.
game.
I think it's interesting that such a person, such a celebrity as he is, and claims to do the things that he claims to do. I think it's very interesting. I don't know that I necessarily believe it. I have to repeat again. When I put on the tinfoil hat, that means that it's a tinfoil hat theory. Doesn't mean I believe the theory. It just means that that's the theory out there.
Matthew Q. I already feel like the mayor of Nimrod, Minnesota. There's only 69 people, and I know all of them. That doesn't make you the mayor. That just, you know people. That's so 6-7. I hate you, Mr. Q. Well, the big thing is the bachelorette party's coming, which means tourists and money for the city. So she's dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why. Why is Nashville a big place for bachelorette parties, I guess?
I don't know. I don't know, but she's really unhappy with all the bachelorettes, so it must be.
Cause they're all John Deere great. Like I was trying to come up with country music, and I'm not. Here's the thing: I can listen to country music, I can enjoy it. I'm not like, ugh, I hate country music. It's just not my genre. It doesn't stick with me as much. I don't gravitate to it at all.
Yeah.
This is also
It's okay.
Ohio,
It's just
says
not.
Brian for the Science. I mean, yeah, it is very Ohio. O-E-O-O. This show is so 6-7. Well, you don't need to be here, St. Caesar. Is that just another ease or another case of the young folk taking something that is old time and acting like it's new and cool because 6 and 7s means somebody's crazy? No, 6-7 supposedly means nothing. But it also is supposedly the numbers of the mark of the beast, of the numbers of two.
No, two specific demons. If you are a member of the Church of Satan, a Satan worshiper. 6 and 7 are two separate demons. They've got names, but they're also numbered, apparently. And these ones are specific, and they're the ones that the author or the singer, rapper, whatever, he claims to worship these two particular. But it was just really weird because in the same song where he uses the 6-7, he also uses the Baby Shark tune in it. He doesn't sing Baby Shark do 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 do, but he uses that tune with the 6-7, I guess, allegedly. I haven't heard the song. I don't. It's just a tinfoil hat theory that he's got the world's children calling out to the devils that he worships. It's just a tinfoil hat theory. Not my theory. It's the tinfoil theory.
She's all 6s and 7s, baby, says Angry Saxon. Matthew Q.
Yeah, she's all 6s and 7s. I remember that old term.
St. Aaron asking why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah. I don't know. She's her dad's always paid her bills. She doesn't understand economics. I don't know who we're talking about now. Anyways,
I think the lady who hates the city.
Completely. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? You know what? Doesn't matter.
What?
We're good.
Okay.
We just can't do any like hype trains with the doctor because we're already good in all of that. Like we don't need to. I don't want to be off my rocker later. I just realized what time it was, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah. We only have an hour and a half left. We've got a lot of things to cover. I know Mr. Q wants to talk about the Tamarind Monkey story. so we'll do that. We'll get to the New York woman's afro. We'll do the you know what? F it. We'll do that now for Mr. Q, because this is such a big deal to him. It's not a big story. I'll read it quick, and then we'll show you the pictures. There's some pictures. Philadelphia Zoo has announced a birth of a pair of pied tamarin monkey twins, the second such set of twins to be born at the facility this year. What are they doing to these monkeys that they're all popping out twins?
Yeah.
The zoo announced
Yeah.
that the twins were born in mid-September to a mother, Whitney, and a father, Napoleon. The new babies are the second set of twins to be born. Yeah, it's less about them in that. Let's do this. Does this... Yep. Why can't we full screen this in you dicks? All right, fucking Instagram. Okay, so these crazy little bastards. Again, the part that's
Aw.
weird to me is the parents are remarkably not white all over. Like, look at that. And then these guys are completely white. And why are they all having twins? Why are they all having
I don't
twins?
know.
It scares the crap out of me. But, like, these almost look like people. Like little elderly people. Maybe it's just the white hair. They look like
Yeah,
little
I don't
people.
see elderly people when I'm looking at them. I see cute little monkeys.
Thank you for the turtle sticker. I need something funny. My ma's in the hospital. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Q.
Aw,
Um,
I'm sorry, Mr. Q.
well, I don't know about funny, but we were doing cute and kind of funny. They had the monkey population in Philadelphia is exploding. The tamarin monkey population, 2 sets of twins already, and then Labglass got so excited he had to turtle pant it for 100 bits. So thank you very much. Oh shit! I think I just mentioned the whole like not doing a thing. No, that's not what's happening here. We do have the Venmo, PayPal, Streamlabs, all that up. If you want to support the program, those avenues are available to you. I'll check into that in a little bit, but we'll go with
Oh, and now your mic is getting
right on the mic
pooped on
too.
or farted on. Yeah, well placed, very well placed.
That's what you think. I'm the one who's staring.
Lexi's gonna.
I'm
Lexi's
staring.
helping you out.
I'm staring
That's
this.
the kind of friend. Sorry, you're staring.
Baby hick.
Damn. Look at all the wieners.
I got a face full of wiener.
All right, yeah, no, they slapped that one right across the old noggin.
Yep.
Cute is good, 100. Well, yeah, dude, I'm glad to hear that. I just again very very surprised at the fact that we had 2 sets of twins on it, and it was a fun story. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to deprive the sticker, but I didn't want more people to place stickers, and then I was gonna switch back here anyway, so it was at good time as any. My apologies. All right, so that one's done. We had they had more monkeys. Someone wanted the who was it? I think that asked for it. Lexi that asked for baby hippo sticker.
Yes. I was thinking Lexi's being a hell of a friend. She's like, you know what? I'll smoke for you, buddy. That's just the kind of friend she is. So you better thank her. 'Cause
Thank
it's
you,
getting
Lexi.
too late. You didn't want to smoke any.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good
Well,
friend.
It is, and I don't, and that's why I'm worried if this changes. I have 3 minutes and 40 seconds before my sphincter can start to loosen, but we're not out of the danger zone for that yet because there's like an hour and a half in the show. So it's going to be fun. Lexi, yay, baby hippo. Yeah, I'm glad you're happy. I'm very happy you're happy. We have an hour and a half left in the program. We have other stuff to cover. We just, again, I grabbed a couple.
In and out, in and out. Animal style, in and out. You got an animal style, in and out, in and out. Animal style, in and out.
Yay! I haven't seen Drippo in a while. I love it. Big dick energy, yes. And a cash gun. Nice. Thank you, Angry Saxon.
I'm happy you're happy.
Oh, I am happy. I am very happy. Good time.
I'm so nervous right now. Nobody's ever been this nervous about like, but I just didn't want to do it. And then I as soon as I mentioned it, I'm like, you're stupid for saying anything. You're stupid for saying anything. And I thought like we had skated by it, and I'm like, just don't say anything else. Just don't say anything else about it.
Yep.
And then
Just don't say anything.
Lexi, now this is a show. It's definitely fun, and I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I have leftover pizza for dinner. Way to brag, Ryan. Way to brag.
Lucky you. Yeah.
Although I should say I know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of dinner, I checked with people.
Oh?
I told you about this. I checked with people yesterday.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I am not.
There's many of you.
I am not the odd man. Holy.
Get honest. That works.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Cowbells, eh?
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the lazy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2. Way! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
Oh my goodness.
Fuck off.
I don't envy the position I'm in. This is not awesome.
Johnny had a brown note right there, says AP. Wild is saying suffer.
Not good. I don't want to do it, man. Oh, Jesus. This is so bad. So yeah, dude, I'm gonna 70% of the way through level. Fuck. I'm not even gonna get away with just doing one. Before I even get the first one done, I gotta load the damn thing. Like, this is like firing. At this point, this is what again where I tell people, and yeah, it's got to be the cord because the connection is stable. It's got to be the cord is pulled too many times, and the jack has separated somewhere in here because it's getting to the point where nothing's fixing it. Damn, got you good. Yeah, dude, pretty did.
Yes, you did.
You know the way?
Do you know the way?
I'm guessing, was it always the fucking hedgehog? I thought they used something else for that, but if it was always Knuckles or
I do not know the way.
Lab,
hello,
that's
unbanned
for saying,
Josh Jenny
that's for
fan.
saying you can't wait for my sponsorship. I didn't say I couldn't wait for it to end. I just said it's been fun, but it'll be nice when it's a weird logo to have on the screen the whole time. I refuse to.
Guess what?
Oh fuck!
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Yes. More cowbell.
I gotta ring a cowbell. Then I gotta do a hit
More
on the
cowbell.
doctor. Then I gotta celebrate that we're over.
Thank you, Anonymous, for 2 more gifted subs over there.
Why? All right.
That's
so
awesome.
that's 3. Link to the Jake, Angry Saxon. I didn't see who got the one before. I don't have my hand free to do it.
Didn't say.
Actually, I should probably switch hands for the sake of this whole bit anyway. The first one going out to Jesse SP. You can say what you want, but Epic Squirtle fucks, and I love Epic Squirtle. Thank you for the 100 bits, Brian the Science. I'm going to ring this cowbell for those 3 people's names that I just said. Angry Saxon, Link to the Jake, and Jesse ESP. Thank you very much. Anonymous in all 3 cases. Cowbell coming in 41% through level 2. Hey-o. All right. Something else I'll have to mention in a minute because I realize that's a thing I have to talk about. Next week's schedule is going to be interesting because of Tuesday now. So
Right,
I will,
right. I forgot. Yeah.
I don't know how people feel about this. I'm thinking we'll do a short show on Tuesday, because I have to have an appointment at 2:20, but the appointment 2:20, but the appointment is digital,
yes.
so it's not like I have to leave. So it's like I could do a show till 2. So we go from 1 to 2, but I have to do a doctor appointment. Before that, I have to do this doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just kept.
There's the cheese.
Fucking cheese.
Wap. Wap.
They're hoping to catch me mid-hoot.
Lexi saying the guy with butt cheeks up the whole show thinks that cartoon hedgehog is awkward.
No, I thought the bucket cheeks were. All right, there's number 1. We're not going to go to 3, so I'll hold for number 2 for now. Because, dear Lord, my lungs need a break.
All right.
I'm already out of water. Unlike Lab Glass, who really wants a poke. What was Matthew? I have to say it. I have no desire. But have a nice butt on the screen, Johnny.
Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean?
Nucleatic Gaming, thank you for the Mushroom Dance song and the 100 bits. I'm dying now. I thought I had a video for the Afro thing. Otherwise, I don't know if we really, really care. We'll find out. Oh, Jesus. Lungs.
The Velveeta facial. I like that. You get thwacked with the cheese.
I hope we do have a video. All right.
My name.
We're going to show, this is the lady who just won largest Afro in the world.
Oh, good.
I'm totally playing it so I can cough.
My name is Avon Duga. I am from Napoleonville, Louisiana, and I have held the Guinness World Record of largest female Afro since 2012. To be a Guinness World Records icon, it's surreal, but it's
Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro.
So that's the former winner. That's the former winner who's about to crown the new lady. I was about to say, and I'm going back to check.
My name is Avon.
Right, love?
Afro, dude, Afros ain't the only thing she's running large in.
Duga. I am from Napoleonville, Louisiana, and I have held the Guinness World Record of largest female Afro since 2012. To be a Guinness World Records icon, it's surreal.
I don't really care about you being an icon.
That I prayed for. I actually one day was like, you know, God, if they recognize people who've been in the book for a long time.
It was actually the community. I had gotten on social media and I had posted.
So this is the new Afro winner? So the old Afro winner is going to crown the new Afro winner. This is the new Afro winner because this is the picture I saw before. Because I was remarkably concerned about how the picture I was sold of the new winner of largest Afro grew an amazing set of tits between the thumbnail and the start of the video. And I was like, oh, they're not. And the thing is I was right. They weren't the same person. They didn't look the same. Boobs, among other things.
Of my hair all big up and fluffy, and a lot of people were saying, hey Jess, you should go after this world record attempt. And at first it just kind of seemed like a pipe dream, you know, one of those things where you're like, okay, yeah, sure. But then over time I started to really think about it and consider it, and I started
Thank
to
God
really,
that hype train finished at level 2.
This could be something
all right, I'm gonna pause this here. Thank you for that. The hype train finishing at level 2. We snuck by. Nucleatic Gaming said it too. Those right?
Yeah.
Why is Afro Man not playing right now? I don't know. Saint Caesar, maybe because it's copyrighted, and I don't think that seems weird. Seems on the nose. And just because his name is Afro Man, eat the mushroom, Johnny. It will cure the MS. I don't think so.
Lukashenko is asking an interesting question, and Matthew
it
just comes in with yes. Learn something new every day.
This guy with butt cheeks. Again, I have to say it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay.
It's okay.
I want to know is how does that not collapse when you sleep on it? Do you not move in your sleep? Ooh, I can answer some of these questions. One,
Bonnet?
it's a bonnet. Yeah. There you go. Nice catch. One, the use of the bonnet. Two, that's what the pick is for. They got to floof it back up.
There are also pillows built specifically. They're kind of modeled on the old geisha girl
That's weird.
pillows because their hair would be so intricately done. You couldn't just
Oh, no,
do it every
Brian.
day.
You know what? We're both talking about it like we know a thing or two. And Brian's saying, no, it does collapse. Bonnets compress it. Also saying those special
pillows suck. Okay.
As
yeah,
the only one currently in this conversation that I can say irrefutably I know has had an afro, I bet I would be able to believe him.
Yeah.
On how it
Yeah, I
works.
would believe him over me for sure.
I mean, the closest I ever got to an afro was once when my hair grew out. I poofed it out after I got out of the shower once, but it wasn't like an afro. It was just like, that some bitch needs a haircut. But, you know. Nuclear game afros also get dry as fuck. So I imagine you have to spend a lot of time. Do you have to moisturize your hair? Bet she doesn't have a cat. Oh, I guarantee she doesn't have a cat. Nobody can see her crown. Well, she hasn't gotten the crown yet. She gets the crown later.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to try it.
My name is Michael Emprick, and I'm an adjudicator with Guinness World Records.
Because it really is like a special little X-Men type situation where y'all have all these superheroes.
Again, like I said, when I hit this and I hit play, I was like, this lady's face looks different. Her lips look fuller, and God bless her. And then I was like, oh, wait, that's not the same lady. Here we go. Here's the transferring of crowns from one head of afro to another. Oh, and she's got a pick.
Is that even after you get rid of that first layer of relaxer, like they think that that's their like true, that's my curl pattern. For me, that wasn't the case. It took many, many, many years for my hair to continue to thrive, and I kept watering it and nurturing it. And
I kept watering it and nurturing it. Is it a hair or is it a vegetable garden? Oh my God. You know what I do to mine? I wash it with shampoo and conditioner. And that's it.
I use a hair pick when it's wet to get the knots out, and then that's it. Yeah.
It's not what I call it for those of you that ask. Anyways, the upkeep to keep that hair nice is crazy. She deserves a record. I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm just saying, again, I'm looking at all of the work and like, wouldn't shorter hair be better? And I have to unpause it because I paused her in the most unfortunate place ever. She looks like she's having a seizure.
And now it's gotten to the point where it's just so massively beautiful. And I'm very, very happy that I made that decision because I would not have known by, removing those things that my hair would have looked like this.
The upkeep to keep that hair is nice. It's crazy. I had 3 conditioners, 2 shampoos, and 3 combs/brushes. Yeah, dude, I use my hands on mine.
Yeah.
I feel like a douche now.
Meeting Asian is just such a joy. I feel like...
All right, yep, okay, that's awesome. I'm glad we're meeting. I don't know that I want to play for all this, but yeah, so she won an award. She has the current world record holder for the largest afro. So I feel like now, like, how do you fight that lady? Do you grow a bigger afro and then hire someone to like come along and shave her head? It would be a horrible thing to do, and I don't advocate it. I'm not condoning it
the
or
measuring,
inspiring. Not even a week before the measuring. Like, you go for the record, you're going for the record, and you just and then like a couple weeks later, you apply.
Mm-hmm.
She can't fight you with what she has because boom. And
it
then,
takes forever to
you just have to
grow
make sure
it.
it's not you, and that you don't pay a body modification artist $500 to do
Yes.
it.
Right.
So that's how we just shoehorn an old story right in there. Stupid.
But it worked. I saw what you did, and it worked. It did. It worked.
I
very
use
well.
gel and leave-in now. Black hair gets so dry. I just want to shave it like a month may sheep. I hate sheep. Leave in then gel. The gel keeps the leave-in inside the hair.
Interesting.
Oh, honey, you'd be twice as hot if you straightened your hair. Who, me?
I think he was talking to the woman with the fro.
I disagree. I think she looked fine. I don't think straight hair versus froed hair is different. I think she looked lovely. I'll say this again, like, the former record holder, in my opinion, is the winner of that dance. That lady was way hotter.
Lisa Marie sounds like she knows a bit about black hair as well, because it sucks to cut. The water repels off the hair, so you have to use gel to stretch it out to cut it. But then, of course, because it's curly when it dries, and the curls are all different, so then you've got to go in and shape it, because it was a straight line when it was wet is now all sorts of jaggy. I know that much because my hair is curly.
Looks like my afro was a pussy repeller. I'm sorry to hear that. My experience, I don't know. I don't think I've never had an afro. I don't know if white people can really pull it off. I'm sure we can imitate it to some lesser extent. I've never done it. I've had relatively short hair because, like, if it started growing out long, it started flaring out the sides of the baseball cap in the summer, and I wear goalie helmets and stuff all the time in the winter. So in the coldest months of the year, I'm having my hair short, sometimes to the point of being shaven, because it makes the helmet way more comfortable. So then in the summer, when it's hot out, I'm not like, you know what, I want a long head of hair. This was never a thing. All right, we got 2 stories left from the second hour. We've got an hour left in the program, so we're moving along at the right time, which is great.
I need you to do me a favor and pull me off the screen, please.
Well, you picked the worst
I need
possible
to,
time. You need to what?
Medicate
All right,
and,
there you go. You're out.
hit the ladies. So, BRB. Thank you.
She's hitting ladies? You should never hit ladies. That's not okay. Hitting ladies is not all right. I don't endorse it. I feel weird for kind of enabling it to let her go off and run off and do that. That's not all right. Okay, so we have a couple of stories left to go today for the second hour, and then we have our third hour stuff. Tuesday, this is what I'm going to talk about. I have an appointment, I think I mentioned this, at 2:20 on Tuesday, and it's a digital appointment with my doctor. I can do it literally from my desk. I just can't do it and do a show, and it won't be short. It's a appointment about changing medications and different stuff. So kind of came up suddenly, as in this morning, and we're doing it to get everything in order. And yeah, I don't know if I can do a show after. Like, that'll be weird. Like, stop at 2, be gone for like an hour, come back at 3 and do another hour and a half. It'd be weird. I don't know. We'll see what we do. LMFAO, circus afro, perfect timing. Yeah, the circus afro was fun. Nobody can see her crown. Bet she doesn't have a cat. Yeah, a cat would live in that. There's no way. The cat, that is a cat toy. Okay, so we've caught up with all the chats. Only the people can pull off afro being white. It's the only way you get curly hair. Oh. I didn't know that, Mr. Q. I had a mullet, and I was as sexy as Billy Ray Cyrus in 1990. Matthew Q, I'll say this about Billy Ray Cyrus. I'll say this about you, and nobody's sexy with a mullet. All right? A mullet, a rat tail, nobody's sexy with a mullet. It's not.
No.
It's not an attractive hairdo. It shows.
Well, that's not true. It's not necessarily sexy, but it's kind of hot if you're also missing a few teeth because you're a hockey player. It kind of goes with the whole image.
See, it's also kind of hot if you're missing a few teeth because you're inbred. What?
No. Hockey player. Be willing to put up with someone with a mullet if they're going to end up making the kind of money NHL players make.
Is that a lot to you? I feel like out of the sports categories, NHL players aren't really scoring the like super duper big bucks.
Well,
like good money, sure.
I don't
but
need super duper big bucks. I'm a relatively simple kid.
You know what? I'm not giving up this stance. I firmly disagree that the mullet is an abysmal haircut.
It is an abysmal haircut, but
people with it look
it
ridiculous.
passes.
No, it doesn't.
You get
it doesn't
a pass
pass.
if you
it doesn't
also
pass.
make.
You don't get a pass. You don't get a pass. Okay. This is a zero-sum game. We don't do a pass because you're like, well, but no, under circumstance A, B, or C, we shall allow. Like, no. I'm Gandalf. I'm Gandalf, and I'm putting down my staff. You shall not pass. Well, bam, no. Like it's not okay.
Shit. I just got booted and then I'm back.
Yeah, you're here as far as I know.
Weird. No, I got the bloop bloop from Discord and everything, but it's back before I had a chance to click on anything.
Captain Planet had a mullet, says Arch Magnus. Yeah, and look at
He
that.
did.
Look how he turned out.
He did.
All
Not
right.
very well.
We haven't heard from him in forever. There's allegations that he was on Epstein's plane. And quite frankly,
I thought he had
the kid that represented Hart still refuses to talk about what happened about between the two of them on that cruise. So I have to say, overall, Captain Planet here is not our hero. It sounds like I can't keep doing a bash Captain Planet and make him sound questionably like a Hollywood, how shall we say, enthusiast. You're doing your dab. I should probably not do this at the same time.
Yeah, you should probably not.
Because then we'll both be garbage. Like, I'll be garbage and you'll be garbage.
We can't be garbage at the same time. It's one and then the other.
It's a back and forth.
Yeah. And you've been garbage a few times today already. I've only been garbage once today.
Thank you so much. That hurts. Animal style in and out. Captain Planet was ultimately destroyed by Ted Turner and the toy companies. I just feel like the whole Captain Planet premise was lame. I liked Freakazoid way better than Captain Planet. They're nowhere near the same. They're not a parody or anything. If we want to talk about which one was cool, we're talking about Freakazoid. Well, while you're off screen,
hello, asshole.
I'm going to play this story or clip or whatever you want to call it here. I thought this was at 100.
That's a thing, like buckle bunnies and country chicks, lot lizards, and yeah. There's the hockey girls.
The hockey girls. Well, I'm well aware of puck bunnies, but I'm saying.
Oh, is that what they were called? I have no idea what they were called. So puck bunnies. Okay.
But I'm saying that doesn't excuse a mullet. Alcard agrees with me.
It does.
He just seconded my motion. So, thank you. Let me get my applause break. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Just because you're a puck bunny, does not excuse the allowing a mullet.
It
Good.
does.
No, it doesn't. I'll say this again. Good gods, what's wrong with you? All right, I'm gonna hit play on this. This is officially Saint Caesar. I wanted to explain. Like I was saying, I don't think raccoons are native to England. Not only do we have a raccoon, but this motherfucker has been eating for a family of 5. Like, this is.
Oh, he's a big guy.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, maybe he's a she.
That's a throw pillow on legs.
It might be a pregnant mama, or he might just be getting ready for the hibernation season. I don't know. I don't know if they need to hibernate in England. Does it get cold enough for them to need that?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't live there. You're asking me like I know a thing or two about a thing or two. No, raccoons are not native here. I was right.
Oh no. Johnny's been right twice today. I'm
Why
never
do
gonna
you-
live this down.
I just knocked over my own cowbell. And I was about to kick over the...
Yeah, you should bring your own cowbell for yourself. You can bring me back too. Thank you.
Put my foot back. No, of course I was right. Why would you doubt me? But no, it just, I wish raccoons could be domesticated. They are my favorite. They're technically capable of being domesticated.
Can be,
but
I mean, I've known
you have
people to have
yeah, but
them as pets.
because they carry rabies, like you have to have like licenses and things. You have to jump through hoops. I think in most places you're not allowed to keep them as pets. So I think that's what I think that's what they mean by I wish they could be domesticated. Raccoons are adorable. They're also incredibly destructive. Little bastards can't be kept out of anywhere they want to be in.
No.
They will find a way.
No.
Walls, doors, everything. They're going to make holes. So
good to know.
Same as a mohawk on a woman. Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with the mohawk on the woman take, depending on what we mean by a mohawk. Like if a lady has like the half like shaved head and the other half over. I know one chick who had like a shortcut and then like a shaved side, and then like she'd flop like what would be technically like a mohawk would be flopped over, so her hair looked long on this side when she wanted to have the shaved head thing. But if she needed to, she flipped it back, and it looked relatively like a normal haircut in a lot of ways. It's interesting. I know people.
Wild is making a very good point. If they're not native, if raccoons aren't native, and it's pregnant, what the hell has that raccoon been fucking?
Yeah, who's that
Very
raccoon
good
been
point.
fucking? The answer to that,
Very good
Wild
point.
Saffron, is very simple. Former Prince Andrew. That's how far. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. That's how far he's
British
gone.
Badger.
Like I said, Prince Andrew. So yeah, that is our big fat raccoon. We have about an hour left in the program. We've got one more story from the second hour, so we'll play this. We do have plenty for the third, so I'm sure we'll be more than covered. There's been a bubbling off the coast of Hermosa Beach in California, and I'm gonna play this story and let people let people guess what the actual cause was. The believed cause: whale farts. I'm not even kidding. They thought
whale fart.
They thought the whales were flatulent and blowing bubbles in California.
Oh.
It's so big.
I was
you
gonna
can
say the
see it
fault
from
line.
Shore. So what is that bubbling up under the water off SoCal? Mike Rogers, you've been getting calls about this coming to the desk, so you made some calls to get some answers.
Mike, what did you find out?
Yeah, so it's not an alien. It is also not whale flatulence, as some people on Facebook indicated it might be. This is what's bubbling off the coast of Hermosa Beach. It has been causing some stir for residents throughout the last couple of days. They see it from the shoreline, and then this video is from our friend Bo, who actually went out there and flew a drone over the top of it. Now, I want to show you some more video here, and we'll start with what Bo shot. Bo Bridges shot from the shore, where you can actually kind of see the water.
Bo Bridges or Bo Beardington? Again, dude. I don't care about what it is. Half as much as I enjoy the fact that the internet rumor was, no, dude, they're whale farts. Those are whale farts.
Whale farts, yeah.
AP, Kamala the Kill letting loose. Raccoons aren't evolving, despite what scientists say. They've always been intelligent animals. Yeah, I don't think they're evolving. I think they're adapting to their habitat, and they're learning how to thrive in a habitat with people. But I don't think they're evolving. But I think they had the intelligence and potential to do that. Probably an underwater geyser, says AP. Well, we'll get to that.
Well, that's what I would have said. I mean, it's SoCal, so I'm thinking it's the fissure, the whatever trench that, the big earthquake's going to come from.
Matthew
California's
Q.
going to go underwater.
Oh, God, floating island believers are learning. It's like watching animals use tools. Who are you talking about? I was not the floating island believer. I will not stand for this blasphemous accusation that I believed in floating islands. I fought the whole premise. Stupid though my anti-argument was, I will fall on that sword. I will admit my my whole like, but if they float, then like, how do they not tip over when the planes land on them? Like, I had a stupid question, but my premise was still sound that no, islands don't in fact.
Not all of them. I
float.
never said all of them, just some of them. I didn't realize that had a lot to do with the vegetation on the island and what it's made of and whatnot. I didn't realize. I can't remember the name of the vegetation.
The worst part is like, and I love you to bits, so that's not like it's gonna stop this. But for the rest of my life, because I'm gonna be like, you know, be hip deep with you, I'm gonna be accused of thinking islands float, and I'm like, no, I didn't. I thought that. Can't get away from it. Alien ocean base exhaust. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, if I remember anything from that movie with Ed Harris, where the Abyss or whatever.
Harris.
The Abyss.
Oh,
where
okay.
they have to go underwater and and there's weird and it turns out they're aliens.
Kind of moving about out there. That's what first caught people's attention. Then Bo went and got a much better look at it. And it's this. It's just water that's bubbling off off the seafloor here out on the Pacific Ocean. And here's some still photos of it. But it had a lot of people actually generally wondering what is going on out there. So much so that some people took paddle boards out there. We've also heard that other people swam out there. Well, today we were finally able to get to the bottom of it. I want to show you.
Great. We'll get to the bottom of it. Again, before we do, you're glossing over the fact that a lot of people went to whale farts. Here's my problem. What whale's farting that long? I worry about the whale
same spot
that's blowing that many bubbles.
Some video from SkyCal. SkyCal gets there, and we look.
That's why I
off the
figured it
coast
was
here,
something from the
and we
fault
see
line.
this boat. Well, we were able to figure out who operates the boat, and I called the contractor. What this is this is underwater fiber lines that run from the West Coast all the way to Asia, and what they're doing is they're cleaning them out, and in the process of cleaning them out, they blow a lot of air through the lines, and that's what causes it to come through and then bubble up to the surface. They're doing this because Meta is apparently about to rent some space on this line, and they need to have room to add to that. So they'll be back here in the spring, I'm told, to get that work done. There you see some of the divers that have gone down there, but it really did. And if I want to come up here, just come here, Dave. I want to show them this. This is this kind of sophisticated network of underwater fiber lines. Of course, I went down a rabbit hole after I learned about underwater fiber lines, and I was really surprised to see how much actually.
Holy shit! We found like a relative of yours, Digger. He just like he too can't help but squirrel. He's like, oh, but fiber lines.
Wait,
so let's find out about fiber lines. Where do all the fiber lines go?
What?
Exist across the world. Now, what's also funny, though, is I want to show you this. This is the photo that, of course, that we have seen that's gotten everybody kind of worked up about it. But I want to show you what Bo sent us. So Bo is hosting at his Bo Bridges Gallery tomorrow. They have a tree lighting ceremony, and there they'll be serving wine from Zacchaeus.
All right, I don't even give a shit now.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Bo. Here's my question. What the hell was going on there? And again, I was really surprised that people were like, hey, you know what it is? It's fucking whale farts, man. It's the whale farts that was the fun part. Is that Rainbow Road? Actually, no. There's here's a fun thing. There's a bunch of like digital fiber lines. And then there's like, as you saw at that part that's at the bottom there, there's a couple of like buried hubs. So it's like we have some digital storage banks that are like not accessible above ground or whatever, just out in the ocean randomly. Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Quality.
Well, Mr. Q, once we finally get this show happening with both of us in the same room, you can put that on the spinner for the Go F Me.
Oh, dear Lord. That will be painful. That will be more painful than anything that I've gone through. My ocean alien story turned out to be a wine commercial. I mean, it did.
Well,
It did turn out to be a wine commercial. That was remarkably weird. That we suddenly just like turned left to wine. So, I thought that story was going to go longer based on the timing, and I thought the thing said was due to underwater construction. So I wanted to know what the underwater construction was. I didn't expect that we were going to get there so we could do 5 minutes of, and my buddy's doing a wine tasting, so let's all get schnockered. I need to, but you know what? I can understand he needs to drink heavily. He just spent the last 3 hours going down the rabbit hole of underwater fiber lines.
Fiber lines. Oh my goodness.
Anybody that endures that injustice probably needs a hot minute to take a load
glass
off.
of wine.
All right, so we've got
Hello,
a bunch
Link
of,
to the Jake. Good to see you.
we've got
Saying
a bunch
they
of
use the
stories
ocean for unlimited cooling.
Oh
That
yeah,
makes
dude.
sense, actually. Yeah.
But I'm just saying in general, we have a bunch of digital hubs in weird places. It's funny. All right, there, and then go there, and then that one definitely there. Definitely there. Do you remember?
Definitely.
Do you remember why I know about the hubs in the deep water hubs?
No.
We watched the show together.
Oh.
It's Mr. Robot.
I don't know.
This is Mr. Robot. That was one of the targets they had to hit with their hack. They had hit all the targets, and they had to force.
Okay. Yeah.
One of their targets was a deep water hub.
It's like 50 First Dates. Things I know I've seen, and I just gone.
Gonna get away with so much because of that. Like, I'm
I'm
gonna use it for
me.
piddly stuff, like where I said, "No, you promised the other day you'd give me a." Hey, no. Stop doing it.
Selling us more wine?
No, I have the story. So I have the story where you thought, because I called it the Friday fraud report, and you thought it was fraud report because of this story.
Right.
That story had its own like stupid ad commercial thing start because they want to get you to watch the story that's there, and I didn't want to do that because it has nothing to do with the story that we're going to read.
I know, boo. Coming.
Link to the Jake hub detected. The money in those underground cables is insane. Like, you mean the precious metals, or you like the Bitcoin that's moving through them? Well, he doesn't look like he has enough fiber in his diet. Oh. I was supposed to be a comms officer in the Army. They sent me to tech school to learn about how to splice fiber. That was 30 years ago. Well, don't worry. It's not a thing now. My Alien Oceans wine commercial.
Don't worry. You're obsolete anyway.
I'm sure things are totally different now. They do things with fiber optic cable and other stuff. I have no idea. You know what I know? I don't know.
I don't know nothing.
I know I hear Tegra begging, and I think I heard my daughter begging upstairs, which means somebody wants to come down and hang out. Oh, and I don't know. Did I mention this to you? I'm gonna get her to watch that movie if it's the last thing I do.
Yes. You told me. You have to tie her down to the futon, stick the popcorn in her lap, and force feed it.
No.
She will watch the darned movie.
One, we don't tie my daughter down to anything. No. Two, you don't have to force feed her the popcorn. She will eat the popcorn on her own. You just have to make fun. Here's the thing. I've made popcorn a couple of times just for myself, and she's come down directly after dinner and taken my popcorn. To the point where, like, if I'm making popcorn and I'm like, and I get the message, she's washing her hands, she'll be right down. I'm like, shit. She's going to eat and she will. She'll eat my popcorn.
Aww.
I had to buy a 4-pound bag so I know I get some. No, I'm just kidding. I get plenty of my popcorn. She only eats a couple of handfuls. She doesn't go crazy. But she makes. I'll say this though, She makes a dent. She makes a dent. It's my goddamn popcorn.
Yeah.
How about no more 7-Eleven gas stations in Canada? Oh yeah, you lost 7-Elevens.
Yeah, apparently 7-Elevens are not going to be a thing in Canada anymore, which is wild because there's always been 7-Elevens. Like all of my life, there's always been a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Where are we going to go for our Slurpees?
7-Eleven. I'm adorable. And so
You
yeah,
are
I don't know.
adorable.
I don't know what they'll do about that. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm not sure.
All right, hold on. Let's go over. So
Apparently 7-Eleven Day is in July 11th. We have a 7-Eleven Day in Canada. And now we're not gonna. Yeah, see, it is what I said. It's the Japanese company that's taking over the 7-Elevens. And now they're just closing them all down.
So
closing them all down.
They bought the company just to close it? Or are they going to open up a? It's a weird.
I guess
thing.
so. They have some really cool, all automated convenience stores in Japan. Got some really nifty, like it's digital currency or something, but you've got to scan the card. That's the only way the doors will open, and then there's no one in the store but you. And whatever you're walking out with, it scans it for you, and it won't let you out of the store until you've paid for it. It's pretty cool. So if they want to do that, but they're getting rid of all the stores. So right now there's going to be like 200 odd stores across Canada that are just going to be empty suddenly.
Weird.
It's yeah.
And you're saying it's an aim to build these strange.
There's 4.
Digital.
No, I have no idea if that's the aim. They do have interesting convenience stores though. So in Japan, so that might be a thing. Is all I'm saying, because that's the company that bought the 7-Elevens company. That's what they do.
Okay.
Convenience stores. So,
well,
yeah, it might be interesting, but
it's interesting that you brought up the 7-Eleven stores. I wasn't planning to do the story next necessarily, but we may as well. This isn't a 7-Eleven, but we do have a story about a Pennsylvania boy shares how he outran a bear inside a Family Dollar in Pennsylvania.
Another news: a boy in Alec.
Let's full screen this, and I hate this thing keeps doing that. I thought I disabled these. Rabam. And rabam.
Allegheny County has quite a tale to tell.
Yeah, the 11-year-old says he was walking outside of a dollar store when he came face to face with a huge bear. Cole Frazee is his name. He says he and his dad stopped at the store to get a few items. Cole went inside to see what was taking his dad so long, and that's when he saw a black bear looking right at him.
And it runs after me. I turn around, I run in the store. I'm like screaming and stuff. This thing was like 1.5 feet away from me. I took a left and the bear went straight.
Ooh, that is scary. Well, Cole says he raced up and down the aisles trying to escape that huge bear. And then the bear headed toward the back of the store, and that's when Cole and a cashier, they bolted.
Is it
that's
wrong?
When Cole and
is it wrong that we're talking about a story?
Dad?
The black bear burst into a store where it says EBT accepted here. Do we want to draw any conclusions?
It outside into a nearby car, and the bear eventually wandered off. Cole now says he'll forever be known as the boy who outran a bear. And
I feel like Bear Grylls has to challenge him now. Like, I've done challenges with it, and now we'll see if he can outrun Bear Grylls. And then we'll put him in. What is it called? What did he call it? The bear pit. We'll put him in the bear pit, and he can try and out-survive Bear Grylls and escape. Can he make his way across the field, build a ladder, and climb out? Or will he stop to pee and get caught?
Never know.
I love how none of that made you giggle about the Bear Grylls show we watched that I made all those references to for. I thought that would come
I'm
up.
sorry.
And you're just, yeah.
Sorry.
We'll No, it's fine. It's fine. Leaving me out to dry like this is great. I love it. It makes me feel
I'm
incredibly awkward.
I'm
Everybody,
hurting. I'm not paying.
I
as
know
much
it's all
attention.
good. It's all
I'm
good.
sorry.
Do we need to let you go? You look like you.
No, I'm okay. We got what? We got a half an hour. I can
Yeah,
do
we got
this.
30
sure.
minutes.
Like I said, I'm gonna hurt anyways, and I can hurt and laugh, or I can hurt without being on camera laughing.
All right. So about the 7-Elevens, Matthew Quall saying, to be fair, a lot of those 24-hour gas stations were like walk-up only, bulletproof glass. You had to tell them what you wanted through the little glass window things. So it kind of
Oh,
sucked.
not ours. Our 7-Elevens attached to gas stations, they're actual 7-Eleven stores.
Bad
You can
Desert,
walk in
they
and-
did not drink their own pee in that show. But wasn't there a challenge where if they failed, they had to sleep in the tents? Yeah, if they failed, they had to sleep in the tents.
and they had to eat the MREs that they had to pee onto the thing that heats the food in the MREs.
But here's
yes,
the question.
You're right, Gazzer.
You and I both had the
Forgot
same
about that.
question. Like, this flood water's rushing in, so it's dirty or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's not like there's going to be bacteria in there that's any better or worse than your piss. And so I'm like, why
Right?
couldn't we just get a
Just
symbol
use
of
the
that?
flood water. You don't need to use pee.
Yeah.
And I would have been ticked off if I was the one whose MRE bear peed into and then
Well,
said,
he asked
have fun
permission.
eating this.
He
That would've
asked
pissed me
permission first. Firstly, he asked permission. Secondly, and
Yeah,
this is the
you
part.
didn't know what he
this
was
is the
saying
part,
okay for.
This is the part where I'm like, no, this thing was a setup from Jump Street. Like, you absolutely could have used that groundwater because you can't tell me like, oh, well, it's not sanitary. Yes, and peeing on your food totally is. And so again, like, if it's safe to activate the thing and it's only cooking the pouch from the outside with the Wii, then we can use the water and we're good. And then this is the other part of it where I'm like, all right, this is totally like if you're in a desert, maybe that makes sense. Like you don't have access to water. But this was totally like,
Yeah.
no, we need a
We're literally sitting in the floodwaters.
We need a moment. If you have to eat an MRE, you can use your tears, says Bad Dazer.
This has to be liquid. It doesn't matter where you get the liquid from. What?
Now I'm wondering what you'll do to heat up an MRE.
No, I'm just saying, like the floodwaters. I would have chosen the floodwaters over the piss.
Damn it, I
You know?
need more than 2 tablespoons. I'm trying to cook dinner here.
Try some more, bitch.
I wasn't going with tears, but we'll let you believe that one.
Okay.
So we have the 11-year-old being chased out of family dog. That's done. We have a half hour left. Urine is sterile, though, if you don't have
But
a
it's-
UTI. Yeah,
Pee
temporarily.
is the gross stuff that the body is flushing out. It's full of the stuff that the body wants to get out. So why on earth would you want to put it back in?
For me, it's just going to be like, I can't handle the smell of the food and everything else. Now you have to, you know
Oh,
what?
and the hot pee smell when you're pulling the food out? Oh, no. Oh,
Keep in
no.
mind-
That's a
keep
whole
in mind,
nother...
that's the other part, too. It's boiling your pee as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are we talking about this?
I would so prefer to use the flood water. I'm telling you. And I really would ask you to cry.
There was nothing.
Enough tears to fill it rather than use pee.
Why are we talking about this? There's nothing that means we should be doing this. Oh. I gotta shave, and I definitely have
Oh,
to see
nice,
if I can do
Mr.
something
Q.
to work out.
Okay. I'm being told that nope, urine is sterile, and number 2 has the germs. Okay. I thought it was just it's taking out the liquid stuff. Is that why we say
I don't know
it's
if I
hot?
should be grateful or not.
I don't
but
think that's why.
I don't know. I haven't really eaten a lot today. And
Hi,
now I have
Jesse.
no appetite at all. Like, there was going to be
No.
one. I was like, no. Oh, hey,
I
Tag.
want to boil some noodles in water.
I don't want to make popcorn. I don't want to make a sandwich. 'Cause, like, if I make the sandwich, I'll love the sandwich, but I have to have mustard. It's just who I am. But right now I'm on a strict no yellow foods thing, which is gonna make dinner's gonna be fun later because I already agreed. You know what? Fuck it.
Cheese.
Yeah, dude. So I'm in that boat.
No yellow food diet. Oh, jeez. It's 2:00. Apparently, I needed an alarm for that.
AP saying could boil the floodwaters, though. I agree. Boiled urine for antiseptic gel.
Yeah.
I just got in my car and 101 was on, and Mark Allen tried doing a Chinese accent. He sounded Downsy instead. Well then. Well then. Hello, Ted.
I don't know who Mark Allen is, but that's a little off the mark.
I'm
From the one to the other.
I don't know that I'm necessarily entirely sure I want to endorse it. Yeah, come on, kitten.
Oh, hello, my boo. And my sweets. I know. It's almost time.
She's
got 30 minutes.
She's
okay. Hi, Tegra.
begging for snuggles.
Gray poop on is more brown than yellow. Just a thought. Hi, Riding Dirty Llama. Good to see you.
Well,
You can have some gray poop on.
I don't have that. I just have some just regular yellow mustard. It's very yellow. Although I will say I've recently had stone ground mustard where it's like it's got a lot of the actual like corns or whatever in it.
See, I can do this too.
Yeah, those were good. Yeah, you could do it too, but your boobers is
my boo.
I
She does not like to be held. No, Sweets will take it, but Boo doesn't like it.
Well, she doesn't let.
She does, however,
Tag's
love walking back and forth.
Tag's not a huge
Use
being
him
held fan either, but Tag is adorable.
Yeah.
Tegra's adorable.
As is my Booberry.
You all wimpy. I mean, I kind of am.
It's my Booberry.
I kind of am.
My girls knew how bad I was feeling. So last night I had to sleep with the wedge pillow and all that, and they took turns sleeping in the crook of my arm on my chest right here all night long. I'd wake up and pet, and it'd be a different cat. But it was awesome.
Saint Caesar, it's the weekend. Be happy. Oh, I'm super happy. I have a cat. I'm happy. My kitty is happy. She's sitting here getting head scritches and rubs.
King Kong Tom.
But the kittens learned how to run yesterday, then don't know how to stop until they hit the wall. Oh, the fun days of like, we can walk, we can move, we can run. And it's like, wait, how do we stop this train? And then oh no. That is a delightfully adorable time when kittens learn the whole like how do you get this thing to cease moving forward. Getting like 8 million things.
Oh, okay.
Rumble Canada
I got you,
yeah,
King
a
Kong.
while ago.
I gotcha.
We'll check while this thing's beeping at me constantly. I gotta clear my voicemail. All right. Now I have cat hair on my face. Oh, dear Lord. All right, so we're good there. Let's go here. Yep, good there. All right, so we're good on everything. Damn you uppy city kids. Who's an uppy city kid?
Damned yuppie city kids. Tell me you're a townie without telling me you're a townie. Mr. Q, I do believe, has run into some yuppie kids and is having some issues with them.
Saint Caesar, have the cats seen themselves in the mirror yet? The kittens? I have no idea.
Well, I
Tag
think
totally
he's
has.
asking King Kong Dong.
That's always a fun time when cats discover reflections.
Are you gonna come up too? Oop,
I don't know if
come
I was
here.
gonna play this one or not.
Here.
The Caramel California thing. We got about
Oops,
20
you missed the table.
20 minutes left in the program. I am really gonna have to look if I can order a new cable. These headphones, otherwise, like I don't want to lose them. Rejected compromise. Allow acquire ball and paddle combination. That's very funny, but I don't want to. There's another place that's outlawing paddleball or pickleball, and it's just
Oh, right. Yeah, so why is everyone anti-pickleball suddenly?
It's
Like,
too
what's
loud.
wrong with it? Oh?
balls hitting the paddles are too loud. So, Detroit area kid, no townie for me, says AP.
Oh no.
I grew up in the boonies. I am a country bumpkin. This is how country bumpkin I am. This St. Cloud place is a real big city. Actually, that's not true. I grew up in Rochester, so that's bigger than I think St. Cloud. I think Rochester's bigger. Or at least equal to.
Do not know.
Do not know. I like what you did
do
there.
not know.
Frosted donut?
I do not know.
Cream-filled donut?
Do not know.
All right. Play tennis like a real person. That is one argument. Just play tennis like a real person. But and this is the thing, a lot of the people
Is it
playing
more
pickleball-
noisy than tennis?
Yeah.
Like, is it really that much noisier?
Yeah.
What about handball? That's pretty noisy. That's okay.
Pickleball is a lazy man's version of tennis or a highly difficult version of ping pong. That's actually a very accurate description. That is what it is. It's either
I've heard of it. I've never seen it played. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Didn't realize it was so noisy.
And so yeah, it's something where we've seen this happen more and more. Pickleball has become popular, especially with older people, and now that it's becoming more popular, more endorsed, there's stories about literally old people's groups that put together like pickleball, like leagues and teams and times. And so all this is happening. Now the places where it's happening, they're like, look, it's a nice neighborhood and we're sick of the fucking balls and the paddle noise. They need to go.
Pickleball is boomer tennis, apparently.
Exactly.
Thank you, Wild. Thank you, Wild, for that.
And so this
quieter than a drive-by, says Dasser.
the wealthy
There you go,
California
Matt.
town is banning pickleball over the noise complaints from the paddles hitting the balls. So that's the whole thing. And the thing is the people
Wow.
that played pickleball even proposed a compromise that would have allowed a quieter ball and paddle combination. And they're like, no, we're so sick of it. We're flat out no pickleball. Take your paddles, take your balls, and go the home.
Fuck off.
We are not doing this.
Oh, I love it.
King Kong Dong,
Old people need to
play
play
shuffle like the 90s and 2000s.
shuffleboard. My goodness. Oh. Lawn darts. Lawn darts was fun. But we used to play, bocce ball?
Vaguely.
We used to play bocce ball, only we'd play off-road bocce ball, and we'd play it in the forest.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's all sorts of hazards, like tree roots and all sorts of wonderful stuff that get in the way. And off-road bocce ball is so much fun.
Again, this does not sound fun to me. This sounds infuriating.
Oh, it is. It's so much fun. See, King Kong Dong plays bocce. He knows what's going on. Yeah. Take a really great game of bocce and then put it in the forest.
Rochester
nice,
is
thick
bigger.
forest.
Mayo Clinic, says Mr. Q. I'm willing to believe that. So yeah, Rochester's bigger. Also, Rochester, with like people being like St. Cloud has that booming Somalian population. Yeah, Rochester did it first though. We were the landing point for a lot of people. Yeah, so I don't know. I have some very sharp opinions because of personal experience. So that's just the way of it. Yeah, California banning the pickleball all over Illinois. So you're big on bocce ball. Someone else said screw shuffleboard, let's do curling. I've
never curled.
Curling's weird. I've never done it, and I understood.
I've seen it.
I understood more and more of it because of a movie called Santa's Sleigh with Bill Goldberg as the lead antagonist, and it's a game of like it covers a hockey rink's worth of space.
Mm-hmm. They're long, narrow lanes.
Well, it's like a bowling lane, but the thing is, there's a target bullseye, and you want to get as close as you can to the inside ring of the bullseye without crossing over, because if you cross over, it's like as if the inside center were a hole. You'd fall in the hole, you're out, kind of deal. And so you don't want your stone or whatever you're using your weight knocked into the center bullseye. You want to be as close as you can to it without doing it. The thing is, you get to take turns, and people get to hit your mother effing thing, and they can bump it. So they're dicks.
I've never curled. We had curling lanes in the ice rinks that my brother played hockey in.
Well,
but I've never actually
You didn't let
curled.
me finish. It gets better. So like you get to curl, you get to throw your weight, and then you get to run out in front of it and vigorously brush the ice to keep it super smooth. So it doesn't so nothing builds up to slow it down.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. I've watched it played, and like I said, they had curling lanes in the ice rinks that my brother played hockey in, but I've never
we had them
never done it.
We had them in Rochester, and I watched people curl, and I couldn't understand the whole. They have these giant, I guess now I know, these giant like weights with handles on them, and they scooch one of them down the ice, and someone else just brush, and I'm like, why?
Oh,
what the are we doing?
Sweep! Hurry hard! A dear friend of mine named Alan actually used to work at one of the world-renowned places to make the curling rocks. They made the curling rocks for the Olympics and stuff. So it's very, very interesting.
The fact that curling is an Olympic sport is perhaps the saddest fact of human
existence. It's an old sport. It's been around for a very long time. When it comes to winter sports, it's
hunting mammoth is not an Olympic sport, partially because they're extinct. But I mean, like we don't have. Well,
hunting isn't, but archery still is.
Campfires isn't an Olympic sport.
Yeah, because everyone's got a Bic these days.
So I don't know.
You don't need to know how to start a fire.
Why do we have to hail everything as such a great thing because it's been here for a while?
We don't.
Is chess an Olympic sport?
No, it's got its own sport. Like it is its own sport.
Yeah.
In and of itself, it doesn't need Olympics.
Yeah. So is basketball, but basketball gets to be in the Olympics. So is hockey, but hockey gets to be in the Olympics. There's been talk of adding football, but that's
games
American.
To watch. Do they have baseball in the Olympics? No. Why? Because it's a boring ass game. Takes way too long.
Because too many countries can't afford the balls.
Dude, it's the cheapest sport.
They don't have the balls. That's what it is. They don't have the balls. Yeah. AP saying yes. So wait, is it in the Summer Olympics? You need anal beads to be good at chess, Johnny. No, you don't.
No, you don't need them. Apparently, it helps improve things if you are to cheat.
You need anal beads. You need vibrating anal beads if you want to be good at cheating at chess.
Yeah.
They don't actually improve your game. You just fall. And, like, that's the other thing about that whole theory. I'm like, look, I might call me weird here, but if someone can actually differentiate based on the vibrations what the anal beads are telling them to which play to do, don't you deserve the award for that? For that weird kind of.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the chess award, but you need an award of some kind because
that's a
that's pretty
skill.
awesome. That's like World War II spy level awesomeness, right? Like you're reading Morse code out of the vibrations up your butthole. It's pretty crazy.
Good vibrations. Sorry.
No.
Why the fuck do they have marathon running then? I want to know what psychopath watches the Olympic marathon. I don't know. A lot of people watch the torch run from wherever to wherever.
Yeah. There's oh shoot, not relay race, but there's the races where you have to run and swim and bike.
Riding Dirty Llama, not to interrupt you, Digger, but Riding Dirty Llama, how did you get from curling stones to anal beads? One, with skill.
Chat.
Two, a lot of lube.
It was
because
chat.
you need to brace for it's a wide receptacle. Baseball will be added in the 2028 Olympics, says AP. So there you go.
Oh wow.
Suck it,
Wow.
Digger.
Well, I was right. It won't happen for another 3 years, so you suck it. I'm still right now.
I just love the breaks off of you. All right, we've got
AP watches the women's beach volleyball. Fair enough. I
the
understand.
the 26.5 mile race is the one I'm talking about. I don't know what that is. Triathlon is awesome to watch. Passing on of the torch is the run thing. So Japan is winning the gold in baseball then. Possibly, but I think we might put up a nice front.
Yeah. They're really
King
good
Kong
at
Dong,
it, though.
King Kong Dong kind of calling you out. That is literally the next Summer Olympics, Digger.
Yeah, but that's still many years away from us right now. Doesn't matter.
But it's
I'm
already-
still right now.
No, you're not.
Until it
It's-
happens.
Hear me out. If some human catastrophe occurs and the Olympics
Believe
don't
me.
occur, then baseball was never an Olympic sport. The hill that you wish to die on here. No, hear me out. It's not Olympic sport. They haven't done it at the Olympics yet. They're doing it in the next Summer Olympics. Yeah, but those haven't
until it's
happened
done,
yet.
they might change their mind. They might realize how ridiculously stupid a sport it is.
Guys,
and why would we
we,
ever want to add it to the roster
We've
of the
received
Summer Olympics?
some very vivid emails from a very opinionated Canadian lady who has encouraged us that we, the Olympic Committee, must abandon our plans for baseball because, and again, this is her request. According to that woman, we can't do it because baseball is, and she says here, incredibly lame and gay.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's
Awful,
out for that
awful
reason.
Sport. An awful sport that takes way too long to play. Absolute waste of time and effort. The only reason people enjoy it is because they're all luscious and they just go there and drink for hours on end to drink.
There's one with swimming, archery, running, horseback riding, etc. I like that the etc's in there, Riding Dirty Llama. I'm going to add also sword fighting and spell casting. They have to throw a fireball. In Australia, there could be, I don't know. Anyways, Jacqueline.
I'd like to see an all Muslim women's beach volleyball team get out there and kick some ass in their full
live
on
with
burkas.
Restream. I don't know who that is live with Restream. I don't really care. It's Brazil. It is. Brazil has some great players, whatever the name are. Brazil for what? For great players for what? Baseball? So we need to be worried? Is America
no.
not
They're
gonna...
talking about beach volleyball still.
Oh. Does
There's some Brazilian women who play great Great volleyball. He has no idea what their names are, but they play great volleyball.
Is it they play great volleyball, or you just love watching them attempt to play great volleyball?
I think the second. I think it's the second, probably.
All right, we're at We're almost at 4:20, so I need to have this little guy ready to go.
219, 219, 219.
Someday.
Soon to be followed by 220, 220, 220.
I'm just gonna spank your hiney. Haha, Johnny. BA triathlons is Mr. Q. Beach volleyball, women's. Yeah, dude, women's beach volleyball. Cool. I don't think I need to. As a former baseball player, I would formally say, ahem, Q digger. Aw.
Now, as a beer league sport, baseball is great, but it's a beer league sport, and you probably aren't going to really be playing, the full length of time that you would do.
Because you can't do it without a pitcher of Miller, and it's not a sport.
I still won't play it, but if we're drunk enough, I might have some fun watching it. I may or may not have tagged along to the odd summer baseball, provincial roundups thing.
It's
where you camp and play basketball or baseball.
You're saying because you've never watched it without drinking beer that you can't.
We did family vacations up to Seattle so we could watch the Blue Jays play the Mariners. I've been forced.
They have wheelchair Olympics, Johnny. Experience. You can join. I have bad news for you, Jesse. Most of the people in those wheelchair Olympics don't have neurological conditions that cause their bodies to fatigue under stress and heat, because most of the stuff they do is pretty impressive, and I don't think I would. I'm not saying you got to have goals, but I'm pretty sure I'm a little past my prime. I'd rather play than watch baseball. I feel the same way about hockey, to be honest. I don't mind watching hockey. I can enjoy watching hockey. I don't have an affinity for my team in Minnesota, but I can enjoy watching hockey. But I'd rather play it. Playing it was more fun than watching.
Yeah.
And I'll say this is absolutely true. Frisbee golf. If you're someone who watches Frisbee golf, I don't know if that's even an option. But if you're like, no, I want to watch them play Frisbee golf. Why? What's wrong? Just go get a bunch of discs. Hey, you don't have a disc? Go grab a bunch of plates out of your fucking dish cabinet and just start chucking them in a basket. When you hear the shattering crash, you know you've won.
I am sorry, though. I have annoyed quite a few of my friends over on the Rumble. YouTube probably as well, but they're being a little bit more kind about it. That's why I love my Rumble peoples. But yeah, I am very, very wrong apparently about Major League Baseball and the game of baseball in its entirety, according to them.
Labglass accepts your statement about drinking and alcohol in baseball and simply says, my statement stands. Rusty Grammer saying most professional MLB players drink before the game anyhow.
There you go. Bless you.
It's performance enhancing alcohol, I guess. Here's where I could understand why professional baseball players might drink before the game, because if you have aches and pains from throwing balls, and fuck you with the board part, I'm not even a baseball player. Just you jumped right. They're bored. They need the beer because it's the only way to make this whole thing tolerable. No, it's because there's plenty of people who've literally thrown out their arms and blown out their shoulders and stuff pitching.
I know, and I don't understand why.
One again, I'm not even a baseball fan. It's weird that I'm getting this defense about it. First of all, fuck you, and secondly, no, if you've been pitching and throwing and all of that seriously in professional baseball, you might have some aches and pains that are going to be agitated by playing the game. So tying one or two on really kind of loosens the whole machine up a bit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
or as you say, well, because they're fucking bored.
That seems more likely. Is all I'm saying.
Why would they risk their bodies and their health for this incredibly stupid sport? I can't believe.
I don't know. I don't get it. I do not understand. But I was cursed with more than one Toronto Blue Jays birthday cake because it was my birthday, but my mom loves the Blue Jays.
It's
so
disc golf,
yeah,
you moron. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we would take whole weekend vacations, family vacation road trips, just so that we could go and watch the Blue Jays play the Mariners live. It was awful. And I was a young kid, so I didn't even have like booze to break it up and make it more fun. I just had to sit there. Awful. Sorry.
It's surprising. Like you hate baseball and that's fine. I don't care about baseball. But like I like just knee-jerk reaction. I'm talking about this stuff. You're like, "'Cause it sucks." And I'm like, "Whoa." Fuck you very much. I don't know how many high school sports you played in, but as somebody who played in a high school sport, if you're up to the professional level, I can understand being to the point where you're like, yeah, dude, having a beer before the game really helps that knee injury that never healed quite right kind of quit complaining for the next hour and a half that I do things my body doesn't really want to do because it helps me make money.
Mm-hmm.
It's the thing. But if there is race walking, artistic swimming, and dressage, baseball, I'd be fine. What?
Baseball is fine.
Baseball
He's
is fine.
saying
Oh.
since these things are in there and they're okay,
in the Olympics,
baseball is okay.
Yeah, can we agree that the gayest thing of all is dressage? Ooh.
Hey, dressage is awesome, but it's not meant to be a Olympic thing. I would think we'd keep that with the
You're
rodeos and
dancing
shit.
with a horse.
Yeah, I know, and our RCMP does it, and it's beautiful and amazing to watch. But it doesn't need to be an Olympic thing.
Do they do it like when there's a horrible ordeal? It's like, oh no, we need to calm the masses. Quick, get the Mounties out and do the dressage. Winnie, 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 Winnie. Winnie, 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 Winnie. And, then and all you dumb Canadians like, everything's on fire, but look, they're dancing with the ponies again. Darn.
I'm going to flood your Discord DMs with videos. Oh, I'm sorry, Kat. With videos of the RCMP dressage and their performances.
I knew I crossed the line when she started threatening me with the dressage videos, and then...
AP, so you hate baseball because of your mom. Sounds like a you problem. It totally is, but I'm going to continue to hate baseball.
Bad Dazzler wants to ask, was finger blasting behind the bike sheds ever a school sport? No, that
so.
That at the very least would be a consensual act between mutually relatively similar. You know what? That's just gross. There are leagues for a sport where people can combat each other with armor and with foam weaponry. It's called Belgarth out this way. I thought that was just called LARPing. Live action role.
Well, no, because there's LARPers and then there's people who actually take it seriously.
I don't know. I do know that, yeah, some of that gets crazy. Now we're having way too
Red and
much.
Dirty Llama, I was not picking on the equestrians. I love horses. I just don't know that needs to be a sport in the Olympics.
But in 1987 and throughout 1993, we're fucking awesome. I don't know what it is. It's a form of LARPing. I've actually taken part in Belgarth. It gets brutal. It can. Dressage is show jumping and cross country.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
I
no,
thought dressage,
show jumping, and cross
now.
country. I don't know. Brett Favre was doing over 30 back in the day when he won the Super Bowl. Yeah, he was on a lot. Never did a school sport.
Yeah.
Yep, I guess not. Rhythmic gymnastics has more skill than dressage, says AP. Oh, no.
Well, which is why I'm saying I don't know that dressage is necessarily an Olympic sport. It doesn't. It's a sport, but
rodeo's
it's
a sport. All right. Now,
right? And so let's leave it there.
Now I want to switch it up where we make it an inclusive Olympic sport where we don't use cows, we don't use that anymore. Now you compete rider versus rider. So you get 1 point for roping them or 1 point for not getting roped when you're running. So we just catch all, like, for example, like say, and in round 4 of the finals, America versus China. Like, he's going to ride that little man down and just hog tie his ass. Like, just a fun time. Why did you look behind you like there was about to be a visitor? You just...
Oh, because there was a
who is an asshole?
It didn't get me that time. Oh,
That's
nucleatic gaming again. Thank you.
You're a fucking dick. And on that note, have a lovely weekend, everyone. We'll be back next week on Monday, on part of Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Dancer, Prancer, Dasher, and Vixen, and all of his other inbred children. I don't do a show Thursday because of that, and we'll be back for Black Friday. Thank you for being here, Digger. You've been lovely. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Thank you for the support. Fucking scared the Jesus out of me.
Scream quit. I like that.
Fucking yeah, I'm going home. Going home. Eat a dick.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.